Alrighty, and we are live. Hello and welcome everyone to Rollers of Fate. Once more, today we will be playing our Sealed Pages of Verglas, our Candlekeep Mysteries campaign. As I am Cisco Blanco, your storyteller, and as always, our other storyteller, the great, the one and only Mo.
Hi everyone. Yeah, sorry, I had to mute myself. Hello. Yes, hi. Let's get it on. Let's see what's gonna happen
Yeah.
today.
And alongside us, we have also our victims of fate, fighting for survive, as always, fighting for survival, our wonderful players. Could you please actually introduce yourselves and your characters quickly so that we can get on to the announcements after that? Thank you. Starting with Andy. Let's do a switch.
Hi everybody, I am Andy. I'm playing Bruce Moonbear and his alter Bruce, the half-orc totem warrior barbarian. Here to have a good time and to chop off some cultish heads. Lucky, on you go.
Oh, hello everyone. I'm playing Ruin Synergy, a Hexblade Warlock and Divine Soul Sorcerer. Just got us a new friend. To the one who hostaged my friend, take it away. Harold.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, who are you referring to? We all did that. Okay. My name's Joey. I am playing a level 7 Wood Elf Horizon Walker Ranger named Errol Emmerfield, and I'm looking forward to doing a raid on a tower. But speaking of towers, the only other one with a tower in his pocket, Luke.
Yes, I am all happy to see you all. This is definitely not a tower in my pocket. It is a tower. It's actually a fortress, an instant fortress. I am playing the Forged Cleric of level 7 variety. I don't know what I'm saying. Variant Human Bycroft Barfire. He's going to be here around for a little longer, and hopefully I get a chance to throw my instant fortress at people, because I just kind of picked it for fun. I haven't used it yet. Let's move on to the last two. Ross.
Yes, I'm playing Aki Flammacustard, level 7 Divine Soul Sorcerer, and he didn't take any hostages. He's the nice guy here. I'm just going to let that hang out there. Mark, this leaves you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm playing Joku, the extremely holy paladin barbarian combo, who's also really ready to let the hostage go without any trouble.
Mm.
All right. I think that's everyone. Thank you very much for that, guys. And I'll leave it to you, Mo, if you wouldn't mind doing some announcements for us, please.
Of course. So if you're new to the stream and you don't know where to find any of our episodes from like our first sessions or from way back from our first sessions in Candlekeep, in Danny and Brover, you can catch them all on our YouTube channel at Rollers of Fate D&D. So please go there. Please subscribe and follow us on Twitch in here as well, on YouTube as well, and let your friends know where they can find us. What else is there? Yes, if you want to send us any emails or pictures or anything like that, fan art, then you can send it at rollersoffatednd@gmail.com, and our Twitter, which is at FateDND, where you can catch up to-date news about our campaign and other D&D related news too. Apart from that, a little content warning. Obviously, there are some things that may happen in this campaign that might not be suitable for your viewing, so you can step away and come back, and then hopefully we'll be kind of moved on from there. I think we're ready. Cisco, I think I'll give it back
All
to you.
right. Fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Mo. Thanks to all of you for being here, playing with us tonight. And to everyone who is tuning in from home, please make yourselves comfortable and settle in. And now let's see which mystery shall be revealed today. The melody of death played its first note when the pious dagger slit her throat. Her final words she couldn't write because the shadow ate her light. After agreeing to Bycroft and the ghosts of Sarah Yellowcress. After agreeing to help, the caravan of chaos traveled to Waterdeep, the city of splendor, to investigate the tragic murder. From Bookworm's bookshop, our heroes walk to Serveken's abode, figuring out in no time that the clad in armor knight is now a retired celebrity adventurer who is still in love with Sarah and seemed very touched by the mere mention of her name. Following a chat, mistrust, confusion, and disappointment led to an awkward situation as the knight wasn't able to see Sarah's ghost unlike our heroes. But Becken shared that Lord Bialis took the Yellowcrest family remains to his residence in Greenfast. Well, he didn't know that he moved to Greenfast, but yeah, he took it with him to his residence. The Cogs' search for a hole in the story became clearer when dividing deeper into Sarah's mind. Her last living memories were revealed. A cultist in black robes ended her life with a sharp blade. In the afternoon, the caravan returned to Paul's leather shop, hoping to find Ferrell, Lord Bialis' associate. Shortly after, he arrived with his entourage in a lacquered carriage, and the elven businessman was arrogant, dismissive, and unhelpful. The group traveled through the trade way, I believe, concealing their appearance using their mountain goat fortune cookies and other means, deceiving and overtaking Ferrell on the road, arriving to the village much earlier. Greenfast was a sweet and austere farming settlement, and coincidentally the party found Ferrell's state almost immediately. As the caravan inquired about Lord Bialis, the cult fanatics attacked without hesitation, but were quickly defeated by our mighty heroes, who, using their fighting experience, arcane and divine magics, and kept one foe alive for interrogation. Under the promise of letting him live, the hostage revealed that the cult worships Ganu, the Great Old One. Lord Bialis is their leader, who resides in a tower nearby among many others. And this is where our story begins tonight. It is midnight. The eerie silence is broken by a chill wind that makes you feel uneasy. Far in the distance, surrounded by gnarled, leafless, crunching trees, you can see a crumbling, blackened tower. All of you are there, as well as cultist Harry, who remains unrestrained. And I leave it with you.
Well, Harry, so far you've been cooperative, but just two more questions. One, is there a back entrance or any other entrances besides that front door?
At this point, you are like maybe 10 minutes away. You see the tower, but you are not
Okay.
there yet. So,
Okay, in that case, is there only like a front door, or is there any other entrances, Harry, into the building?
okay. So as you ask Harry, Harry will explain that the tower is a little bit away, but no, just I don't remember which voice Harry has. Let's say he has like a deep, my signature deep voice. No, I just think he has the one, only one. I'm afraid.
Okay.
Does anyone have experience storming towers? I know we tried this at the spa, but it didn't exactly go to plan.
A little bit technically, but
Any advice? How do we do this?
Well, I mean,
Usually a lot bigger when I storm towers.
I'm sure
I
if we're
mean,
all stalwart and true, it should be fine.
Harry, the second request is, so Harry, he's still wearing like robes, right? I know Ruin asked him to take off armor in last session, but he's still wearing some kind of uniform.
Yeah, he's got like
Okay.
a black hooded kind of like thin robe.
All right, and I'll be like, all right, Ruin, you still have our winter clothes?
Of course, yes.
All right, so Harry, Basically, if you're willing to strip off your robes along with any holy symbols of your god, you can go and we'll give you a set of clothes out, then you're not naked.
He looks kind of like disconcerted, but he kind of sees the situation. You can see on his face. Any of you who's got a passive insight higher than 10 can see that he doesn't have a choice. He'll say, okay, but what are you going to do with the holy symbol? He's
We're
still
just gonna hold on to
restrained.
it for now.
We're not going to destroy it if that's what you're concerned about.
Oh, all right.
So, as soon as he's like showing he's willing to do that, I will cut off the restraints on him
Mhm.
and give him a set of winter clothes from Ruin. If Ruin's
I'll
okay
give-
with it.
Yeah, I'll. We should. I think everyone still has their winter clothes that I bought.
Oh, I thought we all gave them to you. In that case,
Oh, they should be in the bag
Whoever's-
of holding then.
whoever size he looks the closest to, so probably either mine, probably.
Yeah, he is similar to your build. You are buffer than him much more, but
I'll also put out 10 gold for him.
he kind of like he seems like you see that he doesn't know how to react. There is a part of him that wants to kill you, but there is a part of him that feels like completely trapped, like a snake about to die kind of thing. So he just takes it.
Ruin. You're parting with your horde for a man who tried to kill us.
Give.
Oh.
I want you to take this gold, and I want you to spread the renown of the Cox. Tell everyone how amazing we are, what good deeds we've done, how magnificent we are. But especially about Ignis. Tell them that Ignis is very friendly and amazing, and is no longer to be feared.
Okay. Sure. Ignis. All right.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Meantime, your clothes.
Oh yeah, he kind of like starts awkwardly, kind of like turns around, like starts stripping. You see that underneath his robes, he actually has some kind of like quite warm clothes underneath it, like normal commoner's clothes, and beneath the armor and everything. And he starts stripping, and eventually he stays on his normal clothes, and he kind of like shivers a little.
And I'll just trade him my winter clothes then.
Oh, thank you. And he
And,
kind of hands you over a holy symbol that is made out of wood. And on it, you can see that there is like a swole up, ripped tongue in the middle. Kind of like a drawing of it.
And you're still going to be let go, but quick question. To get in, do you have any sort of phrase or code word that you all speak to each other as members?
You can tell us.
Not
it's
really.
fine.
There's gonna be no one waiting for you. No one has come for 4 years. So
Really?
Insight check.
Yeah. Okay.
Also gonna insight.
Oh,
Hey,
Ooh,
26.
22.
Yeah, Mycroft got it.
I know
To
why I've
your-
got 4. We'll do something when you've had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce, he's definitely lying. For the rest of you, you see that he's scared, but he seems, even though as stupid as it sounds, he's telling the truth.
Nobody has been here in 4 years.
Yes, I mean, Lord Vialis bought the residence. It's an abandoned tower, and as you can see, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. And as you look around, you are in the middle of fields, kind of deserted mountains, pretty much, and with trees and but there's nothing here. It's just like fields.
Then why are you here? Why this place of all places?
Well, was in town when you found him.
Yes, we thought the less people that comes, the better, so we will not be disturbed.
Well,
Disturbed by
Harry,
what? What are you doing?
Well, I'm not really sure exactly what is happening, but Lord Vialis is talking about that the ascension ritual is near, and and we all gonna be saved.
Looking at the
This
tower,
sounds ritual.
are there any lights or evidence of where people are in the tower visible from the outside?
As you look towards the tower, all you see is like are you actually standing still like 10 minutes away from me, or are you slowly moving towards it actually?
think
Well, I
we're
assume to get
slowly
I assume to
moving
get his
towards-
pants off, he had to stop walking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not if you're skilled.
Okay.
If
So
he's
let's say if you are okay, you could have moved 5 minutes closer to it, like in terms of time space. So now you see it still in the distance, like you are not easily spotted because it's all dark as well. But you see that the tower itself is crumbled, and then let me just go on the module description because I remember there is some building kind of like scaffoldings and tents. But let me just give you the full here. Yeah, amid a grove of gnarly scrub trees stands a half-fallen stone tower, rough worker tents, piles of timber, and tools scattered about show that the site appears to be under reconstruction, though little headway seems to have been made in restoring the tower to its former glory. So it's pretty much a destroyed, disheveled tower surrounded by construction tools and stuff. So in terms of light or anything, there is nothing. It's just like seems like half crumbled. Make a perception check as you want to make sure about the lighting once more. Okay.
Or is it possible?
And,
Is that just Aki rolling?
If Aki mentions it, as you see, maybe Aki is focusing on the entrance. You can all make it if you want as well.
Aki's staring slightly perplexed.
I'll just say to the group while they're doing that. Anybody else have any more questions or thoughts for Harry?
I'll kind of mention. Why is the nobody else I knew isn't all that interested in the arcane? What is this about?
Say it again, Luke.
The Lord Bialis I knew wasn't all that interested in the arcane. What is this really about?
No, he's a great arcane user. He's a magician.
I wasn't given all that much information. That's my bad.
I mean, when did you? I mean, you seem kind of this old like him. How old have you known each other? You see, he's kind of like 20. You know, anyone is old for him, pretty much.
I've never said that to you, Cisco.
Is he oily?
Advantage of it. Come on.
Bycroft to make it easier is 59, so he's not at the point of Greece. He's not at
Okay.
the point of Greece.
Grease, that's what it was.
He's not greasy yet. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, in that case, I'll start to ignore him at that point. Just
Canon.
not add more to the conversation.
All right, and the two of you, Mr. Moonbear and Yagu, you can spot that there seems to be some kind of like purple magical light, very faint, kind of like coming from between the rubbles of the tower. You are not close enough to figure it out, but it seems like maybe there is like an underground entrance that is slightly covered by rocks and debris and all these tents, but there is some purple light, very little, coming from there.
Bruce will turn to Yagu and just sort of nudge him and goes, "You see it too?
Yeah, but I have no idea what this means.
Yeah, it's underground."
And
But why make a tower if you go underground? It's
I think
weird,
the tower
right?
was already there. He just took
Oh.
up residence underneath it.
in that case,
I'm pretty sure it's the tower we're supposed to go to, guys. I've got kind of an eye for this kind of thing.
And Harold will just say, "Well, if there's nothing else, Harry, you're free to go. Just know that outside of here, if we see you, and if you happen to try to kill us again, there won't be a second. Being honest with you."
Thank you. I don't know what to
Go on.
say.
No, wait, and what was the promise we made?
That I will tell everyone how magnificent weakness was.
All right,
Yeah,
What?
good job.
you
Now
can
go.
leave.
Now go.
Go ahead.
That's
Go ahead and
it.
get out of
All
here.
right.
Keep alive.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Get out.
Don't forget, Ignis is great.
And as
Ignis,
you
yeah.
as you actually as he says thank you to you from like maybe like 20 feet away from you, you hear his voice resonate so loud that the whole field resonates as you notice that it was a thaumaturgy spell.
That.
He starts to run.
Fuck.
Oh, I will
I
delicately
will
shove
get a
him
bow and
back.
arrow, and I'm gonna immediately say, and I'm gonna take a shot at
If
his
he
head.
goes for the arrow, can I try
I'm
to
killing
Eldritch
him.
Blast the arrow?
I'll throw a javelin as well.
Sure. Let's do a contested arcana check using your spell casting ability modifier. So for you will be wisdom, Herald, and for you charisma,
so-
lucky.
So
Whoever
just,
gets higher, the spell will come up first, and then that will be ended there. So you are shooting your magical arrow, and at the same time,
so my Arcana normally is a +1, but my Wisdom's a +3. So what do I
Yeah.
use for that?
so just do, do like are you proficient on
Charisma
Arcana?
and Wisdom check?
Not with Arcana, no. Not with
Okay,
Arcana.
so then do a wisdom check. Yeah.
Okay. So I
So
already
do I
for
do
rolled
it?
you,
a 22.
are you proficient with Arcana, Ruin?
Nope.
Okay, so then do a charisma check.
Cisco, while they're doing
Mhm.
that, I never got the chance because things have progressed quickly. Bruce is preparing a javelin. I was about to look at someone and say, "Can I?" You're just going to launch a javelin while this is happening. I think Mark wants to do his telekinetic like pull to sort of stop it at that.
Okay.
You're coming back here now. Would that be
All right.
acceptable while they're doing that?
Yeah, definitely. Just for the sake of this,
Mhm.
Yagu and Bruce make a straight dexterity check, just to see who acts first, and then
I-
and whoever's roll of all of those is first will be the weapon that goes towards it.
I burn my inspiration. My
I
last
would
one.
say just don't. It's just a silly thing. Up to you though, if you really want to. But
I mean, if you're really that against it, it's up to you. But
I really-
Errol, from
you know
Errol's
what?
eyes, he warned him, and he's violating what he said. That's Errol's point of view.
mhm.
I'll still shoot off the Eldritch Blast, but
Yeah,
he
so-
definitely beat me.
So as he's running, you see kind of a smile on his face, like he's actually welcoming death with a smile. And then as the smile kind of gets through, then in order you see arrows. The arrow that comes from Errol kind of like impels him through his chest. At this point, then you see the javelin from Bruce, and then like your blast goes, and then Yagu, you kind of shove him as well. So it's like a whole montage of him dying in 4 horrible ways, pretty much.
No, the blast would have
And
missed. I wasn't aiming to hit him.
Yeah, he was aiming to
Okay.
hit me.
Yeah.
I was
so
trying to
you-
hit the arrow. I was trying to hit the
Yeah.
arrow, not you.
Yeah, so then
So,
the blast will
Errol-
have gone white, kind of like almost.
Errol will
hitting.
go to the guy, and first thing he's gonna do, he's gonna like tilt the head back to make sure he's dead. If he's not dead, he's gonna take another arrow and shove it in the eye.
Yeah, no. As you kind of like look at him, he's like, one of those things that he spits blood, like, and he says, "Praise Ganu."
No
And then
words,
it's like,
just through the eye, just immediately.
left
And
or
then,
right?
as soon as or what was it you said, Cisco? Sorry, I cut you off.
Left or right?
Left eye
Oh,
or right
left
eye?
eye.
right
eye
eye
for Harry.
right eye.
No.
Oh wait,
Okay.
no, left eye. Sorry, left eye.
Left eye for Harry.
All right. Yeah.
Left eye for
As-
Harry. Yeah.
Left for Harry.
As you impale him on the left eye, for a second, you feel a pulse on the arrow, like almost like the arrow itself kind of vibrates in your hand. And you
And-
actually roll a d4.
All right. E4.
While that's happening, I'm gonna fly up and get my gold back.
While he's doing that, Bruce takes his javelin back, just goes,
You actually get 3 temporal hit points.
"Ooh."
I don't like this. I know it's a benefit, but I don't like why I got that. But okay. So arrow
What?
after he's gonna leave the arrows there. He's not taking the arrows with him. He's gonna leave them there, take back his winter clothing, and say, I can get that fixed later.
While the rest of the party was horribly and brutally murdering someone who was running for their life,
Mhm.
Aki just turned his back
You
on it.
forgot the
and kind of-
thaumaturgy part, didn't you?
No, no. Aki would kind of slowly wander around and try and see if he can get an angle looking in towards the only visible entrance.
All
not
right.
not approaching.
Okay. Sure. As you start kind of like moving, you put yourself aligned, and then you actually see it even from a little distance. That is actually what you thought. Literally, there is a rock, like 3 rocks that are kind of like surrounding these square stairs that go down.
Yeah.
That's what the entrance seems. And the tower itself, you see that there is no access to the upper part. It's just so crumbled. You see holes on it and parts of the roof missing. So it just seems like the tower is the kind of like covered. So it looks like a ruined place that no one will really be interested in
Okay.
coming to.
When you're
So
all done
they-
picking his pockets, maybe we can help Sarah by going
I-
down here.
Hopefully, he hasn't alerted us of anyone else.
I'm
I'm
pretty
only
sure he did. In which case, that's going to make things a little bit harder, but whatever.
Can any
We
of you
didn't
cast
ha-
thaumaturgy?
I can.
I can.
Okay, say in the exact same voice that guy did, never mind.
Really? Okay.
Might work.
Make
Uh,
I mean, if they already didn't know that we were here, they're going to find out anyway, so.
when you do that, if you want to do that, you can do a performance check as well as the spell. Just so that will be I will have said a charisma something, but because that's your spell casting, it
Sure.
makes sense.
I can roll performance.
Do
There
you
we
want
go.
to say the same thing that he said?
No, I can just go. That's fine. I'm going home. That'll be it.
My mistake. My
Okay.
mistake. False
And it
alarm.
sounds exactly the same. It's just like, hello, I'm going home. You know, it sounds like that.
Well, it might work. You never know, right? Like,
Yeah, that's better than just leaving it where it was. In any case.
Bycroft is dumbfounded.
You're
Before
Man of
sneaking in
many
there,
talents, Aki.
yeah, I know, right? Is
As
there
you
is
as
there any-
you say the words, actually, you see that the purple light flickers a little bit.
That's weird. Do you
That's
think
very
that
weird.
you think that was reacting to noise or to magic?
I think it's a magic mainly.
I'll cast Identify on the light if that's possible.
You will have to be touching the light, as you know, with identify spell.
So yeah, I literally just read that. I won't be doing that then, because I assume it's like one of those sensor things.
Is there any
So,
is there anything anybody wants to prepare before we go in here? Because this looks small and it will be one at a time.
So I'm just gonna. You'll see Errol just allocating some arrows back to his pocket, to his actual quiver, to replace the 2 that he used.
I will wait till we're walking about a minute inside the door, and I'm gonna cast. I'll pull out a piece of parchment and put a tag of Shield of Faith.
Oh, okay.
19 AC, here I come.
Anyone who is not occupied can see that the tools and the things, the building materials there are completely abandoned. You see that the tools are rusted. Also, you notice some of the bunks, they look like little tents that seem to be open and also abandoned.
Would you say, based on myself and Mark's perception checks earlier, there's some kind of underground area?
Yeah.
That's where like the action is. It's not this
Yeah.
dilapidated ruin.
Yeah, but you see that there is like tents, like maybe few people or maybe quite a few people might have lived on those tents. You see like bunk beds kind of strewn in the floor, like
Okay.
space enough for quite a lot of people to sleep.
So
are there any
I-
books or scrolls or writing?
Make an investigation check.
So
I
what
also convert my 2 sorcerer points to a first spell. I forgot to say
Sure.
that earlier.
Of course.
So,
Yeah, no problem.
really
You could
quickly-
do that during the.
in that case, should we open the basement door, have Reapy Cheap go first to scout, and then come back?
Can you wait
Regardless
10
of
minutes?
whether we're going in stealthy or guns blazing, it would help to know how many people are in there.
No, can we wait 10 minutes then? And I'll hop in his head.
If we wait 10 minutes, I lose my spell I casted.
Which spell did you cast?
Shield of Faith.
Oh, I thought you meant you had it prepped and not that you actually casted it.
Never mind then.
As we're walking in, I was gonna put it on. Did we walk in already?
No.
Not in the basement.
No, we're just at the prep work kind of.
Okay, then I have not casted it yet because I did say I was going to
Okay.
wait till we walked in.
I'll,
Mark,
into the basement.
could you please roll a D100?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was just proposing that to the group as Harold. Like,
I could turn Rupee Cheap invisible. That would help, right?
And make a fate
34.
roll
Wow.
as
Yeah,
well.
What?
Make a fate roll as well.
Oh. New
No,
year, new
no.
me. Maybe it works this time. It's-
34 enemies.
depending. I mean,
Good.
depending, we could do it.
say
but,
hi, say hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna do high roll. Let's see.
High,
Break
yeah?
the curse.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
God
It's,
damn it.
No,
21.
damn it. Okay.
I'm sorry, I
No,
jinxed you.
Nope.
You
Nah, I'm
find
still cursed.
you find a beautiful silver earring that has the same symbol of the swallowed up tongue, kind of like ripped. So you see, it's been like a homemade kind of cultist merchandise. Yeah.
Cultist
I'll-
crafts.
Does it fit in Jogu? Does it fit or does it not look good?
He actually fits for Yago. Yeah.
You
Sure,
don't have
then.
ears.
Yeah, dude.
So-
You don't have ears, do you?
Do you not just have like
Holes.
holes?
It'll be
He's
little, like,
Let's Google it.
It's like
Horns.
a perception. It's like
Say
a
little
hole
sort
on the
of
hole.
scaly horns, like some reptiles have.
Yeah.
Nappy bit.
Yeah, you could have like a little kind of like
Those have like
appendices.
holes for ears.
Something to keep the
Turtles
water
have
out.
gaps in their faces, their
He
ears
has a
are
little
so.
crest.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah,
a
like
little hole.
some kind of
Yeah.
frill kind of some sort.
Anyway,
We've
I'm
already-
gonna
we've already
define
say-
sense it first before I'm gonna do anything with it.
Yeah. We've
Alright.
already decided it's canon that he can just come out, get in and out of his shell whenever he likes. So why not have little cresty horn bits?
Just for flavor, it doesn't seem to be innately evil, but you recognize the symbol even with your religious knowledge as well. This is like a cultist item, but in terms of power, it doesn't contain anything. It's just
Okay, good
innately
then.
made for evil, but not evil itself.
Made to look evil, look good.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Well, we can
Yeah.
still try the, the
I still
reverse
have
cards.
his.
Do you put it on?
The earring and the
Mm-hmm.
like we can try at least, right? So
I also still have his robe and his symbol. So, two of us can get in disguise if we really want to try that route.
I was wrong about the 10-minute marker. I can get into Reaper Jeep's head with a, it was like a one action. So I
yeah, we
I'm-
first tried
whatever.
that, but if we go in,
Alright. Alright, that sounds good. And I'll just open the door whenever you're ready.
Right, Bruce
Reaper Jeep.
crouches down on his knees and goes into a trance, and he's now in Reaper Jeep's head. Rat stats.
Oh, okay.
For now, yes.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
I'm
With, a, with, a,
debating
with,
whether
with an
I
AC of
should-
14.
Ooh, that's right. He has armor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gray's
yes,
armor.
that's right. Yeah.
Gray's armor.
God,
Yep.
I should have
Yeah.
given him Blessing of the Forge.
I'm going to cast. Well, is it? Does it count as a type of armor that makes a noise?
Oh, he makes noise.
I thought it was leather
No,
straps.
no, it's very silent.
It was made from a gauntlet, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
it
it was. I thought it was leather straps.
No, I thought we gave him like actual metal armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I thought it
leather
was
straps.
metal.
But it was
I-
like it would be
Ah.
plate.
Yeah.
we then
Andy.
put the armor off if you sent him in.
Andy, make a fate roll actually. That will
Oh.
determine whether it makes noise. If Mo is okay with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to point out this is.
Gray
never
would have
been a
wanted
thing
him to be
until now.
sneaky.
Okay. Low. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it's done.
You will think looking at him, he might do like a little bit like a twinkle bell, but nope, no sound at all.
Reaper Cheap knows how to move with armor. You know, it's just natural to him.
And
It's
as-
dagger.
And as you kind of open the door, Harold, it's kind of like wooden planks with holes on it. It's literally, it's not really an effort to hide this door. It's just like, do you want to open it quietly? Make a stealth check.
I'll open it quietly. I'm still trying to keep whatever little element of surprise we have left. Oh!
Okay.
Can I get a guidance?
Can I get a guidance?
I saw him trying. I saw him trying to. Damn it! I'm sorry, Harold. I tried.
You kind of like do like goes quite well, like, and then at some point at the very end, it goes like.
What left of our
Rippy
soup
cheap
be
looks,
surprised we
I
have?
guess. Like, what the
Rebichi
fuck?
looks and say, "Why did you open it all the way, you dummy?"
Yeah, he could have got on through the holes, you know.
Yep.
As he's in his head, Bruce is like, "You know how to move well in armor, my friend."
I'm just gonna try to quietly close it as soon as Reapy Cheap gets inside. Oh, has he been? Did Ross still cast invisibility on him? Actually,
And I asked and nobody said anything, so I'm guessing no.
okay. Well, I don't know whether
I
you
mean,
did or not.
he's still there, so
He's
if
still
you
there.
want, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be good to know this. So I will. Aki will kneel down and just kind of touch his back, and it looks like he's pushing white energy out of his hand onto him, and it ripples out over him, and he disappears.
Ooh, okay, amazing.
Just gonna, as soon as I give it like maybe like 10 seconds or 5 seconds, I'm just gonna start immediately trying to close it slowly.
Rebichi glares at you because you opened it all the way, you dafty.
Make another stealth check.
Oh, not one, not one, not one.
It's a really old door.
Yeah.
This is an old ass door, my
Guys,
god.
it's not my fault. It's the
Always
doors.
doors. It's always
Basically, as
doors.
well. Damn it.
God
Same
damn
thing.
it! It's the same
So it's pretty much the same, but the other way around. You will think like, okay, it's not making the sound anymore. It gets to the end, it's like,
You know what the fun thing is? Like, lucky you had time to guidance now this time. This time to-
actually, let's say that, but you didn't though. I'm afraid.
If I knew he was gonna shut the door, could I have guidance him, please?
Rebichi
Okay.
now glares at both of you chuckle fucks and just kind of goes and
Yeah.
leaves.
Yeah, you see, like, Rippy just scream.
If I knew he was gonna shut the door, could I guidance him? I was just
Same.
laughing too hard.
No, come on, it doesn't matter. I
It's
mean,
fine,
it
do it,
doesn't
let's
matter.
go.
If you
Let's
come
go.
to go
It
ahead,
doesn't
but
matter. They know we're here.
just-
They know.
Yeah, I mean, they will mind. All right.
Rebichi goes on. I think Rebichi goes on in at this point, and Bruce is like in his head, is like, right, wait, let's go. We'll leave the idiots behind. With
Okay.
brains.
So Rippy Chip, as you Bruce Rippy Chip, shall I say, as you start descending, you go through this slightly broken planks, and you see these huge upstairs to your eyes, being like a rat. It's just like huge steps going down and down and down, and you gather that is around 30 feet of steps. Far in the distance, you see this purple magical light that kind of like purple aquamarine and natural magical looking like that illuminates this workstone, or the whole place seems to look like an old tower, kind of like a catacombs maybe of some sort. You keep with your senses open. You see two braziers that flank the entrance, and there is some pillars that stand in two rows. Each of those pillars have a carving on them.
I would like a look at the carvings, please.
All right. You don't need to make a check as you kind of concentrate on them. You see that they are some kind of otherworldly creatures, resembling almost like a brain with tentacles, kind of dangling, like almost like imagine like a big brain thing, and then all these weird tentacles dangling.
Can do that. I think above game I might know what these are, and that's kind of concerning.
You
what-
could do some kind of check if you want to see if Bruce will know this.
Yeah,
Make
'cause
an
I'm relying on
Arcana
these
check.
senses for this. It's just like, does this idiot know what these things are? Oh, 15.
You are not 100% sure, but you see their aberrant nature. You gather that this is some kind of weird aberration, some otherworldly entity or creature. You might have seen a drawing somewhere. You don't remember the name. It's kind of like in the tip of your mouth. But
God damn, that was a 15 as well. Okay, well, we be cheap. Let's go. It's just not good. Just keep an eye out for how many people are
Alright.
out here. That's the important
Okay.
bit. And traps. People
sure.
and traps.
All right. You see also there is a fountain that flows quietly at the far end of the room, and this fountain is in front of a double door. You see also that on the west hall there is another door as well, and on the wall opposite you, you see that it's being collapsed, and it reveals a rough passage beyond.
So the door's closed, so no way through that. Right, Mike.
There is
Anyone down?
different ways, yeah.
Different
Let me
ways,
just
okay.
one second.
While you're doing that, is it possible to identify what way looks like the most used? Like, I'm not
Okay.
sure. Like you scratch the
Sure,
floor for
you
the
can make a
door, like, is it
survival check,
information?
please.
Okay, that would be using the rat's statistics, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hang on. Oh dear.
Yeah, don't worry, Mo. I got that. I was just getting to that.
What is rat?
Yeah,
What is
thank
rat's
you.
wisdom? So it would just be a straight 20.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
16.
Oh,
With 16, you at this point, as you were in rat vision, you have to actually elongate your head to see everything around you. And as you actually for the first time start focusing more on the terrain, you realize that you feel like a wet substance. With this purple light, everything looks purple. And if you look at it, you realize it's blood. You are kind of soaked in blood. Your whole kind of chest is rat chest, shall I say, is kind of like full of it, and your tail as well, like smearing,
Blood.
like
Right. Lots of blood on the floor, like everywhere. But it's just like
Yeah.
a sheet of blood
Mhm.
all over
Yeah,
the floor.
like a sheet of blood. And then you look to the sides to see which way seems more easily, and then you notice all the corners and are actually like undead bodies, like not undead, like dead, like corpses, kind of like collapsed corpses.
So there's just
Then
bodies
you start
everywhere.
you start to realize as the light kind of flickers again slightly and illuminates, it kind of like goes like dimmer and lighter slightly, and on the lighter pulse you realize there is maybe 20 corpses, maybe more. And it seems to be that the kind of like a straight ahead way where the doors are closed, that seems to be the more kind of used way. But at this point, with all the blood covering the floor, it's hard to see. But it seems to be between blood, there is quite a lot of footsteps passage going towards the front door.
So that's where the way that it would appear gets used most often. There's a sheet of blood on
Yeah.
the floor. There's bodies everywhere.
Mhm.
Presumably, with
But
that
then
survival check,
the door on the left as well seems to be kind of like unusually locked. Like it seems like a small door. You gather whatever is there is something like some kind of office or some place that you want to keep locked.
so there's a set of double doors dead ahead that look like they see the most use. There's the door to the left that looks like it's locked and has it's maybe some kind of office. And we've
Yeah.
got this other tunnel which has got like this ruined sort of hole in the wall.
Yeah, with
Just-
rubble kind of like going down.
Okay. Uh-huh. I'd like to have a quick check at the door, see if there's any way through them. If there is not, I'd like to have a quick check down the tunnel that looks like it's the hole in the wall.
All right. Okay. So the main two doors, yeah, the
We'll
main
check the
way.
main doors, check the one on the left as well. If
Okay.
there's no way through, let's have a look down that
All
tunnel.
right. So which one would you like to start?
Double doors first.
Okay. All right. As you approach the double door, kind of like dodging this weird pool that is on the like a fountain going through corpses. Kind of like you see the corpses themselves, they seem to be a mix. There is like some corpses look like cultists, some corpses look like commoners, some corpses look like adventurers. There is women, there is children. So it's like a mix of backgrounds.
Are these bodies look like they've been drained of blood, or they just look dead?
No, they just look dead. This seems
Okay.
like the blood. As you look at them, you see gashes on their necks, kind of like aghast mouths, missing their tongues, and all the blood seems to have been like falling on the floor as they're wounds keep like pouring
Okay.
out blood.
So throats cut and tongues have been cut out, just like what
Yeah.
happened to Sarah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So no way through
Um,
the double doors.
Yeah, as you actually been a little rat, let's be nice but not too nice. Make a fate roll. Let's see if you can squeeze through, and that will determine whether there is enough gap. I will imagine yes, so I hope yes.
Hi.
And this will be one door. Okay, yeah,
I
through
think
the
I just
main.
call Mark's luck.
Yeah.
I am the curse.
Yeah,
That
no,
might be the case. Ever since I met you, my luck has been going down. Yeah.
And tell you
Yeah,
what,
you're taking-
whenever I've said, "Hey, Mark, pick a high or low," you've picked one. I pick the opposite. We get it right. So I must
Yeah.
be the curse.
There must be something. There must be a link here that the DMs made up. That I don't know.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah, you actually go. You are able to go through easily.
Interesting. Okay. Is this is a map brought up here? Sorry. Never mind.
At this point, we're just gonna keep it to make it more.
That's fine. I just saw
here.
like a map
Yeah.
and brought up. It was all dark. I thought, oh, is that a map I can follow? But never mind. Okay. Yeah, I'll go through the double doors. Just
Okay,
sneak through and
as
see what's what.
you. All right. Give me
I
one
am just a
second.
humble
Mhm.
rat. It's nothing unusual. I'm sure this place has vermin everywhere. Stick to the
A
corner. keep it
humble
cheap.
armored rat.
Do this
Alright.
rat. Do his rat.
As you go through, just make sure. Yeah. Okay. You see. Yeah, that's the right place, right? Yeah. Okay. You see that. I don't understand actually. One second, please.
Did I make the I win roll? Is that what happened?
No, I'm just like a bit. What did I do wrong? One second. Oh, it's B6, not B4? That's what I mean. I'm just. Okay. All right. B5, yeah? Yeah, you see, it is before, yeah? Okay. Cool, thank you. So you see that as you go through, seems to be some kind of office. There is been a broken door in there. So you see on the right used to be some kind of door. And then the whole place connects almost. It's kind of like a big space. And you see that on books and trinkets spread across the wooden desk on this kind of alcove chamber that is got a little burning brazier to as well corpses all around. As you look to the right, you see that there is another bronze lamp with that burns in one of the tables, and it seems to have some wood carving tools and strange wooden objects. So it's like both sides. One is more like an office, the other one is more like a workshop symbol making place.
So are these two sides of this room, or are they
Yeah.
two?
Yeah, it's like a large room, and then you see that both doors are missing, and then it's like a hall. So then in front it continues, but then to each side there is two rooms with broken doors that you can easily see inside.
And one's like an office, and one's like strangeness, basically.
You actually recognize on the table one of these wooden pieces that you see there seems very similar to the holy symbol that the guy gave you.
Okay, so it would
So
extrapolate
you gather
that
it
as
could be.
where they've been here. We're making you your symbols here. You're now part of our coven or cult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could assume definitely that.
So we've got another office to the left, a spot where they make their stuff, like the symbols, to the right,
Mm-hmm.
and dead ahead is another door, or is this everything there is?
It seems to be like an open space once more. It looks like there used to be a door there, but it seems to be like an stairs descending down now. Also, make a perception check if you are checking the left side where there was the holy symbol workshop. You can make a perception check too.
that then. Perception, it's still just a flat 20, so here we go. 4. I don't see shit, Captain.
Okay, yeah. You look around, all seems normal. Your whiskers are so wet, soaked in blood, it's kind of like starting to bother you a lot.
You're doing great, Reaper Chief. You're doing great. Let's just have a quick look down those stairs. I don't know how much farther we want to go, though.
Okay. You see, as you keep going down, as you pass the stairs, you see that there is some kind of a study. It's a larger space, kind of like a unlocked kind of door that you just go through. And there is a glowing crystal sphere that illuminates this chamber. And it has a wooden floor containing a couch and a tall bookcase.
So dead ahead down these stairs. I'm trying to type with one hand because I have a cat trapping my other hand. I know, ironic, right? So
Yeah.
dead ahead is
Just like an
there's
open room that you have to go through to get to another place, maybe, and it seems to be some kind of like a study area.
So dead ahead is an open study, and there's another way we can keep going forward, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will add, as Repeat Chief's been going through this all, there is still this kind of layer of blood in this chamber as well, and bodies everywhere.
Blood and bodies still everywhere. I will ask Repeat Chief as I flavor this, I'm kind of like hitchhiking inside his head, and I know he's not comfortable right now. I say, Repeat Chief, you want to go further ahead? You want to head back, and then we all go in?
We can do whatever you want.
I'm in your body, so I'm asking you.
I'm not afraid. Unlike you guys standing outside.
Alright then, you son of a bitch, let's go!
Can Repeat Chief just do the encounter and we don't have to finish the adventure for us?
Potentially.
Question: Are the bodies that Reaper Jeep and Bruce saw, are they like the ones that we saw when we were at Flint Rock? Is it the same like way they died?
I don't think they died from throats cut, tongues cut out.
They were missing their eyes and other stuff, if I
Have you got those
remember.
notes? If you got the
I think
notes,
that
then
was-
Bruce will
that was done
relay
after, though.
everything. So Bruce will relay everything when he gets back out. So you have a look through your notes while we're doing this. Right, we go
Mhm.
dead ahead through the study, through another set of doors or an open space.
Imagine this is kind of like a room within a room, you know? So now you went into the room that is in the middle of the room itself, like almost like if you had like taking a break. Yeah, like a box room. Yeah.
Okay.
And then behind the box room, there is more space if you want to keep investigating.
Yeah, let's have a look at. Reaper Chief says, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a look in there." And have we heard anything since coming down here?
Dead silent.
Okay, let's check out this room.
Wind only. It seems like it's quite a lot of resonance as you are on the ground. But okay. As you kind of like overcome this boxed room, you see that it seems to be a huge space that has the appearance of a chapel. Its walls are carved with unnatural imagery, so similar to these brains and weird creatures and all this. And it's like blood corpses, dismembered pieces of tongues and different stuff in there. And there is a large alcove to the south containing a huge purple stone statue of a monstrous otherworldly creature once more. It seems to have a bulbous head, long arms, tentacles for legs, and a multi-faced eye glowing with aquamarine light.
So this box room is sort of full of body parts and carvings on the wall, full of body parts, wall carvings, and this glowing purple statue.
Yeah. Make a perception check. Do you keep going? Do you go towards the statue? Let's make it up. Why are you
don't go
looking
to the
from the
statue.
distance?
Just looking at it from a distance because we know glowing magic stuff generally bad news.
Okay. As you looking through there, you see that something kind of makes you how you call it, like the reflection of a shining light. It's like something is glowing quite a bit, and
Okay.
it's kind of making your eyes feel unease. Make a perception check.
Sure thing, boss. That's a flat 20 again. 12.
Okay, that's enough. I'll give you a visual. So this is what is making the light go. So you see there is a bald man corpse that is completely shining, and that's what is actually making you. And he is dressed in robes, seem to be red robes, slightly different to all the cultists and dead corpses around. He seems to be in a more ritualistic robes.
There is a body with different ritualistic robes.
Yeah.
I will add that his body is currently face down into the
Yeah.
into the blood of pool. Well,
Mhm.
there's
Yeah,
blood
so it's
there as
from
well.
here, kind of like, yeah.
Robes face down on the floor.
Yeah, so if you looked from where you are, you will see like he's like this, so his face is on the floor and you see only this part of the head kind of like shining towards you.
Reapy cheap, check the body. Does he look? Let's see if he looks familiar.
What do you want me to find?
Something on him that might be useful. And I don't know if you want a snack, you can chew in his ear or something.
What type of rat do you think I am?
Well, rats eat corpses.
Have you seen me eat corpses? He starts moving towards it.
I'll feed you, that's why.
I never eaten a dead body in my life, and I'm not going to start now with your say-so.
God damn, you're a bit sensitive. Alright.
He goes towards it, starts going
Okay.
into...
As Ripichi gets closer, he noticed that next to the body there is a violin, like a black lacquered violin, and a musical sheet next to it that is kind of open, covered in blood, kind of all strewn around. And you keep going towards closer.
Yeah, let's check the body and the music sheet, see what's interesting. Bruce
Okay.
can play a lyre, so I'm assuming he can read sheet music.
Okay. As you get close towards the body, Rippy Chip, you notice that there is a gap between his face and the floor. Almost like a piece of his face has. Well, make a.
Make a strength
How
check.
is how strong is Rippy Chip? Do you want to squeeze actually through this opening?
He has a strength of -2, -4. I don't think.
Yeah, that's why you won't be able to lift. You won't be able to lift it, but you could actually make a dexterity. Dexterity check maybe? If he's got acrobatics, dexterity plus proficiency, just to try to squeeze underneath his face, opening very much.
Okay, that's a 20 plus. Is it would you my proficiency because?
Your
rat
proficiency. Yeah.
This was rat proficiency would be +2, I think, but we'll go. Okay, where are we? So
Go with yours. It's fine.
20 plus 3.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay, Rippy Chip starts kind of like squeezing underneath the head of the corpse that is kind of like facing down. And as you are inside there, you actually realize, once you get all the way in, that his face itself has been carved out completely. Like he's got no face. So imagine like he's been cut off like this. From underneath, you notice the shape of it. It resembles a theater mask.
So his face has been carved off, left a hollow indent, and he has a theater mask over that covers it.
No, the shape of it, of the cut off, is kind of like a theater mask, like imagine like a Phantom of the Opera kind of theater mask,
so
but you carve,
they
that's the skin
his
missing.
face.
Yeah, it's the skin missing on his face.
Okay,
On that shaped.
Okay, the face is cut off. Jesus Christ, or carved off. The face
Yeah, carved off. Yeah.
is carved
Carve out. Actually, yeah, carved out.
off. It's whatever.
Yeah,
He's missing a
off.
face. He has no
Mhm.
face.
Yeah.
Ah!
Face
Faceless,
off.
yeah.
Face off.
Oh Christ, face off. Yes, that's right. All right. That's it. Right. Have a look at. Check the music sheet. It's probably nothing. And maybe you want to check the statue.
Yeah.
In my
Yeah.
case.
You start kind of like getting close as you come out of his face. I'm sorry. And you go towards the sheet. As you look at it, there seem to be musical notes.
Musical notes. Is it anything in particular? Like, is it because Bruce, they know how to play a lyre, so I'm guessing can read sheet music. Would we know what kind of song this would sound like? Is there anything written under it? Like,
Make
lyrics to go with it?
make a history check, actually,
History check.
or intelligence plus proficiency if you're not proficient in history.
Sure. That's. Let me just roll intelligence and add.
Yeah.
So a 15.
Mo, I'll leave it to you actually to decide that one, whether that is enough or not.
I think you would probably Bruce would immediately, as you see Repeat Cheap kind of going over these pages, and you realize that the music is written in blood. And it just kind of resonates with you, like you've seen something very similar like this before. Somewhere in the mountains. A home.
This happened at that dwarven outpost.
And I think while you are there, Mo, why won't you check out what the rest of the party is doing outside?
Oh, sure.
Let's leave Andy there with that realization, just stuck in that room.
Alright, so as you all watch Repeat Cheap go in, is there anything else that you guys wanted to do, discuss, or anything like that?
He's gonna be watching the outside of the tower with a bow.
Aki is painting a picture of Aki on the side of Bruce's head.
Bycroft is taking out his warhammer and just kind of like, both his smith hammer and his warhammer, and is kind of just like, essentially sharpening the warhammer. But as he does, there's a slight glow to the little smithing hammer, and he will cast light on his warhammer just so he has a bit of sight when he goes down there.
Nice.
But other than that, he's just preparing.
Alright. Anything else?
I want to take my finger and I want to try. I want to try the dragon's blood that I have. See what it does. Or what I
Okay.
know.
Go ahead. Are you just...
Because I have one more vial. Bruce has the other. Yeah, I'm just gonna just see what can be done with it.
Okay. The first thing that you feel is when you take it out, there is still some warmth to it, unnaturally. Even though the blood itself has slightly coagulated now, when you uncork it, and you can smell that kind of dragon's blood smell through it, but you would know that. Actually, yeah, you would know that when you were collecting this blood, it was raining, so you are unsure if this has been subtly diluted with water or anything, or if it's going to have an effect. But when you taste it, again, for you've tasted your own blood, dragon blood, before, so it just tastes kind of metallic in your mouth. And it's warm. But if any humanoid or person would taste this, it would taste like draconic blood, like dragon blood. Very... I don't know, how do lizards taste?
I have eaten alligator. It's kind of
Salty?
like chicken.
Chicken?
I don't know, like
Yeah.
a savory. I don't know.
Yeah, chicken.
The blood would still be coppery, surely.
Copper, yeah.
much more coppery than our.
In that case, because I'm kind of scared that it's gonna coagulate all the way. What if I casted prestidigitation and I tried to, like, I guess, warm it up or like anything like that. Would I know if that would help with the blood at all?
Do you have an alchemy set?
I did. I.
Do any of us look smart enough for an alchemy set?
No, I do not.
Okay. You probably need to take this back somewhere if you want to kind of separate the water from the dragon's blood. It's probably very difficult to do. But if you can find someone, potentially, you could purify this and have undiluted dragon blood, you could say.
It's
Alright.
tempting. Do I know how long it would last? Would it make it back to Candlekeep?
You're unsure? You're unsure what would happen?
I don't want it to go to waste. I will just drink it.
You drink it?
I'll drink it.
Fucking knew it.
Alright.
Like the last week's session, Wednesday session, I fucking knew it.
Yep.
I didn't want to waste it.
Where are you drinking this?
Just in front of everyone. Like, I'm gonna try it out, and I'm gonna just look at them, like, really casually, just like a glass of wine, and I'm just gonna go,
I'm gonna just do this if it's okay, Mo. Time slows down, and you all see in slow motion how Ruan just opens his vial and kind of starts slowly drinking it. If any of you want to react to that before it happens, you have enough time to do it.
I'm just gonna keep looking outside the tower in case anybody comes up. That's where
If-
my head's at
I
still.
don't know this party well enough. I'm okay.
If we're assuming that we're seeing it, Aki is going. This is really going to fuck things up.
would they know it's
Aki-
my dragon's blood?
He may or may not. Should I roll to see if I recognize what it
Well,
is?
have you mentioned it to them? And shown them?
I have not. Bruce is the
I-
only one I've shown it to.
Okay.
Yep, Bruce.
Well, no one else would know what it is. He's just drinking a potion or something. You don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Aki,
mean,
yeah, that being the case, then Aki doesn't run for his life. Aki stays where he is.
Alright.
Yeah,
Oh.
Errol's-
In this case, I guess I would like Ruin to roll. Yeah, D5.
I was just scared of wasting it. I'm sorry,
How
guys.
does a D5 work?
I got
You just-
this.
There's
Type in
5 of
D5?
us there.
Yeah.
Oh, like, do you just type in one R D5?
Yeah, D5, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there
it's
it is.
just an RNG. Okay.
Okay.
If I have to roll a wisdom save, I suggest running.
In that case, we just throw you down.
Oh dear.
Done it?
So what did you get?
2.
2?
Oh, a 2. Okay.
He rolled it on Discord.
You rolled in Discord. Yeah.
Did you want me to roll on roll 20?
No, it's
No,
fine.
no,
It's
it's fine.
a 2, it's a 2. Yeah, no worries.
2 is a 2. Sorry, I've just lost something. I was gonna say. Okay, so 2. All right. Pick 2 people.
What?
Pick 2 people that you see in front of you.
Aki
Okay.
and
But he's drawing on Bruce. He's right next to him.
Aki and Bruce. Why not? Yeah.
Okay. As you swallow the blood,
I
you
can see Cisco.
you begin kind of coughing, and then all of a sudden you feel your throat, your neck becoming hot, and a torrent of fire breath exhales towards Aki and Bruce. Bruce, you immediately fail your dexterity saving throw because
Oh, for God's sake.
you don't know. But Aki, make a dex saving throw.
The potion of fire breath, that makes sense.
You know, it doesn't say anything in the spell that I'm using that. What happens if, like, my host? I mean, technically, I flavor it wrong, but if I'm aware of this,
I think it's a concentration though.
Is it not?
It's concentration up to an hour. Beast sense, right?
concentration. Got you.
Yeah, it's concentration. So you'd have to roll a con save to see if you can keep being in Reapy Cheap.
Let's roll the damage and see.
Yeah, let's see. Let's start with that.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You repeat chip. Let's put it like that. You
Like-
feel your whole body as you're looking to this notebook with the music. You feel your true body burning. Well, do you go back into your body or do you stay on repeat chip? Eyes.
Let's. Fucking it. I'd say that the pain of it just sort of snaps him back to his body.
Okay.
Because I imagine that this is beyond a con check.
Yeah. So I will keep it like that. So if you're happy with that, Andy.
Repeat
So
as the briefest notion of extreme pain, secondhand from Bruce, just white hot pain, and Bruce suddenly just catapults back into his body, sort of almost falls back, kind of like ah.
Yagu.
Yagu?
What?
What about Yagu?
Yagu, Bruce is screaming.
Oh, well.
You just watch Ruin completely breathe
hold
fire.
on.
around
Yeah,
him.
it's just like
Before
why does
you
he
put
do-
it in,
no,
let's
I
just-
watched
Actually,
that
I didn't.
happen.
I was still looking outside, so technically he happened behind me. I just hear Scourge
okay.
and
We're
then
in a
like
dark
some
field.
scream.
There might be a
In
giant
this case,
flash
I
of light.
turn.
Yeah, just a
In
torrent of
that case, I
flame.
turn Errol around, be like, dude, what?
Ruin,
Perception
why don't
16,
you
my ass.
roll 12d6, please?
Oh my.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh crap!
Okay.
This is the
It is
damage
blood
of
of the red dragon.
diluted
I look away for 3 seconds.
diluted ancient blood.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, at least he picked. Like, there were 2 people with fire resistance. At least he picked one of them.
Okay.
One
I-
of them doesn't have it yet. He's
I have
angry.
it.
I'm not raging.
I have it.
44.
Oh yeah.
No,
I have it
he
ro-
picked
I have it marked.
he picked Andy and Ross. It's not
Yeah.
you though. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like Ross has it at least.
Aki, you take
No,
22
he-
points of damage. Already
Excellent.
halved. And
Yeah.
Bruce, you take 44.
Yes.
oh no.
Double.
He's still
Do you want to
kind of
maintain the
flaming.
concentration or you're coming out of it? You said you were coming out, right?
I'd say Bruce just immediately just got catapulted back after that because he just was not expecting that, and he's just really very badly burned.
I'm
what
so
happened?
sorry.
After,
What
after
just
seeing
happened?
this, Jogu will tackle Ruin.
Whoa, Yagu, get them up first. I'll help you out. Just get them healed first. They got some burns.
He's turning into a dragon again.
I can heal him.
Ruin. Just chill out for a second, okay? Yagu, please help Bruce and Aki first. Then we'll just talk about what just happened.
Is he turning into a dragon?
I can explain it.
Ross, or not Ross. Aki, it's fine.
I can explain it.
I'll pick
Ruin,
up Bruce.
you will explain as soon as we get them taken care of.
Errol,
okay?
let me just explain.
No, let us get them taken care of first.
Why can't I just? All I did was.
Because they need to be conscious and not in pain to hear you out.
Bycroft, you notice there is something shambling with your super high passive perception behind you, coming from the opposite way where the staircases are. You hear like a
Oh shit! There may be some bigger issues. I'll grab Bruce's hand, pull him up, and cast a
Great.
spell, and just mention there's something coming.
I'm gonna
We
get my
all
bow
think-
out.
If we all stay quiet, I could cast darkness.
I'm gonna
Just
cure
busy
wounds,
screaming in pain right now.
Brucey boy.
I think.
Okay.
13.
make a dexterity saving throw, Bycroft, as you cast the spell.
Why?
Wait, what?
5.
Yeah.
Why?
What's happening?
You feel a bite of a zombie in your neck,
Ah, that was okay.
and as you
Uncomfortable,
are bitten by
round.
it, you take 8 points of piercing damage, and you feel, and you all at this point see that there
Shield
is
of
this
faith.
zombie cropped, kind of like
I'm gonna
crawled,
immediately take some shots at the zombie.
and he's there. Yeah, Bruce, you see him first as you kind of like he heals you and finish the spell. You see like "Wah!" kind of like in the Walking Dead scene, he just bites him, and
Bruce
then he's
heals
there with you
13.
guys too.
I'm saying I'm getting ready to roll initiative. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Let's just do because it's one zombie. So let's who I guess if you are beaten by Croft, you can react straight away, and then after that, you guys tell me. Bruce will be after that. Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm
Bruce
a
will be
rocket.
first after Bycroft.
Yeah, I'm a whack it.
Okay. How do you walk
24.
it with your hammer? Yeah. Okay.
I
Just go like.
I just backhand it. I'll just like smash it in the
Okay.
face.
All right. As you
24,
smash his
8.
face with a 24,
Yeah.
the zombie seems to be like very, very wounded, but he's still standing, and you recognize him. He isn't actually Harry. Cultist Harry.
God damn.
See, we need to get out of this situation quick, and he'll
I
prepare
will-
to strike again.
I will. If it's my turn, I'll.
Yeah,
Bruce
Andy's
kind
turn.
of picks
Go on,
himself up
Bruce.
just briefly, and he just. I'm going to do an armed attack for just to flavor this because he's just kind of. Oh my god, fire hurts. Let's go. I'm not raging. Just natural one. I punch Aki.
Okay, make a fate roll to see who you're gonna punch. That's actually what...
I'll take
Is
the
this
punch.
is this
Just-
thing still attached to his neck? 'Cause if he
Yeah,
misses
I
the
would say it's
zombie-
gonna be Bycroft is anyone because it
Yeah,
makes sense that you
Bycroft
are
is
punching the
Warfield.
zombie and Bycroft is right there.
I end up hitting Bycroft. Do I get an extra attack from my extra attack feature? Just to...
Yeah, you just do a fate roll first to see if you hit Bycroft or not.
Just
Oh,
standing
should
there
I
punching
attack
him in the face.
recklessly?
Hi. Let's go. Do
Okay,
I miss
you-
Bycroft?
Yeah, no, you don't. Unless you want to hit Bycroft, because that will have a success will be what you want. Andy
Well,
player,
yeah,
not Bruce.
I'd prefer to miss the zombie and not hit my ally. So
Okay,
if that
so
is
yes, so that's
okay.
what happens. It's kind of like one of these moments. Bycroft move out of the way, the zombie kind of like does too, and then your fist goes in the middle between the both, at least
I'm gonna-
breaking the bite.
I'm gonna roll recklessly for this. My second one.
Okay.
So
Amazing.
26.
All right, and as you hit the zombie poof, once more with your punch, like you see half of his face kind of falls off, and the zombie falls dead on the floor.
Could I
Okay.
flavor? Would I be able to flavor
Mhm.
if it's dead?
Sure,
Bruce,
please
as he
do your
misses the
flavor.
first punch, he just he gets up, he grabs the thing, sort of picks it up off the ground, just goes and rips it in half because he's just kind of after being set on fire.
Oh my goodness.
He just tears this thing in half. Fire hurts.
And Ruan, you start to feel that if you don't, your spell has been half of the time already spent while you've been waiting for Repeat Chip to come back.
Shield Faith?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna cast it after he came back.
Okay, perfect. So then nothing. Forget that.
Yeah.
I understood you cast it already.
No, I was
okay.
gonna do it when we walked in, then they talked about doing Repeat Cheap, and I was like, oh, okay,
Okay.
I'll just wait until after Repeat Cheap.
Perfect.
Aki has disappeared.
Oh,
Seeing
gosh.
seeing an undead creature, and with a little PTSD here, Aki has just cast invisibility on himself. Doesn't want to be anywhere near the end.
I think we
Oh.
should
Jackal,
start moving.
Okay, I
Let's-
agree.
I
I
need
think
to,
we spent too much
I
time.
need
Yago?
to-
Sorry,
I need to-
Yago, you go. 1 second.
yeah, I want to cast 4 times a level 1 Cure Wounds on, 3 times on Bruce and once on Aki, but if Aki is gone, he will just stand there with the staff.
Aki,
Aki?
Is it dead?
Aki!
Yeah, it's dead.
Rufus.
It's dead, Aki.
It's very dead.
Why? Why?
That's what I wanted to
did-
ask you guys. What the hell happened? I was taking a look outside for like 2 seconds.
I think
Oh,
our
no.
hostage came back.
Yeah, but if he came back, what about the other ones that we
Oh,
killed
no.
already?
We need to leave now. But first, I need to ask one thing. Ruin, is that your name? Ruin. Anyway, how did you make it to your adult life?
Well, I'm actually much
I'm
older
not
than
going.
any
I'm
of
not
you.
going to accept your answer as anything but illogical.
I-
Apologize now.
It was an accident.
Was
I already
making
said
friends
I
with
was
the cultist
sorry.
also an accident?
Are you? Sorry, go on, Yagu. Harold
Yeah,
says.
well, you also made a friend with the cultist. It really looks like you try to sabotage all of this.
Listen, I used her as an excuse, same as Bruce there.
Ruin, what did you do?
I
I'm not mad. I'm just concerned.
I wanted to taste the dragon's blood to see what I could make of it. I've never actually, had any other blood than my
Dragon's
own.
blood?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the dragon's blood from the dragon.
He took a couple of vials from the fight in Waterdeep. I've got the other one.
That's
Oh, oh, Ruby Chief, thank
God,
you're all right.
Bruce picks him up.
he's filthy.
Whoa, there's.
All
Why are
prestidigitation.
you? Were you covered in blood, Chief? But glad he made it back. So you drank dragon blood, if I understand you correctly, and then what?
I, uh, I felt a sudden urge to burst fire out of my mouth. I didn't have any control over it. I didn't anticipate it. I drank it, and it came back out.
And
You're
you
an
didn't
idiot.
know you would spew fire.
I had no idea. So, Bruce, do me a favor. That dragon's blood. Don't use it.
I think that might be a you thing than anyone else thing, because people eat dragon and they don't do that.
Well, in that case, Bruce, drink the blood, see what happens.
Preferably not facing any of us.
I
Or
will
at least
drink this.
ruin.
I think we drink the blood if we've got people that we want dead in front of us. Right.
Well, I mean,
It's no different than
starting
how Yagu
starting
eats
over.
muffins.
Starting
How mu-
over, starting over.
I bought my own. You stole that from a legendary beast.
I did not steal it. There was blood everywhere.
Is that it? Is it gone? Or how much more do you have?
I gotta look at my vial. Is there anything left of mine? Yeah.
No.
Gone.
Bruce,
It's
Bruce
gone.
pulls out his vial. So this one is what's left. Puts it away. So, right, we can deal with this later.
I
Right
agree.
now, we've got some shit going on inside there. If he just came back as a zombie, there's a lot of dead bodies down there. I think there's going to be a lot of zombies down there. I suggest we take the scorched earth approach. There was 20 bodies in the initial room. There was even more going through some other rooms, and Bruce will relay everything he spotted. Blood covering the floor, bodies everywhere. He mentions their throats were cut and their tongues were cut out, just like Sarah. He talks about the purple light that he couldn't find out where it's coming from, unless it's probably that statue that pulses and flickers. There seems to be a couple of offices, and he mentions.
And does he also
study room.
mention the red robes?
As he describes the box room that he mentioned, there was that one particular body that looked a bit different, more ritualistic red robes with his face carved off, with the sheet music next to him and the violin. And he mentions the music is written in blood, just like what happened at the dwarf outpost in the mountains. And as he says that, he also goes, "Oh shit, that's just how those folk are murdered."
So we could
Well-
avenge Bluebell.
If
You
whoever
all
did this
notice
was here.
that at this point as well, as the corpse there of the zombie is next to you, Harry, you realize he's wearing some kind of purple pendant as well that you didn't see before.
purple
I'll-
pendant.
Can I
Yeah.
reach for that?
Mhm.
I'll reach for it instead and say,
Oh, Bruce.
should we trust you with these things?
It was
Bruce.
one time.
Actually, third, but that's besides the point. Bruce, down there wasn't anybody that you saw alive, just bodies everywhere.
Bodies everywhere, no one alive, couldn't hear a thing.
I can
Alive
I can,
seems to be an elastic idea here.
I can
I think
I can
that
deal
these-
with the corpses.
That's
Maybe
actually a good point.
we can either head back and try checking to see if those bodies that we've burnt or the one I crushed is still there, or we could head down and try to see if this is maybe the source, but it's your guys' call.
I think we've wasted enough time.
There's
I think we
that-
need to go in.
There's that glowing purple statue, some kind of monster. I couldn't make it out. I think that's where the purple light comes from.
Well, we should have a look at that statue before we head back to town. In the meantime, because this worked out so well last time, before we head in, Yagu and Arrow's going to cast protection from good and evil on Yagu.
I can't tell you how much I
As
do
you will
not want to
pull,
go down there.
So that'll
The
be
last-
posted in the chat, but Yagu, you have that.
I don't want to either, Archie.
The last time we fought things like this, I came back different.
Aki, what's your proposal then? What's the alternative? We leave and whatever's here deals with whatever people are left here?
It's under the tower.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, just from here. It's under the tower.
I don't think we'll get a good enough angle.
Well, like the tower itself isn't the problem. It's underneath that's the problem.
One
So we have
entrance.
to-
Tower.
But that's hiding the problem. That's not really getting rid of it. All it takes is just for some ambitious asshole to come back and dig everything up, and we're back to square one.
I think
Well,
if
to be fair, it's not our problem at that point.
The world is
To be
full of
fair-
The world is full of ambitious assholes. Every town we ever rolled into,
And that's
there was
more
an
reason
ambitious
to go
asshole
down
in
and
it.
get rid of whatever's down here.
Aki, it's fine. We're going to crush this enemy like we've done everything else.
We
Well,
don't
let's at
come
least
out.
investigate what's down here before we assume.
We don't
Yeah,
always
from-
come out uncrushed ourselves.
Aki,
As Errol says that, Bruce, you think that from Rippy's ship's eyes, you missed a lot. There was books, there was a lot of things that you could have go through that
things
you
that-
were too
yeah.
high.
Things a rat would not care to focus on. They
Mhm.
even there would be plenty of other things down there as well, but nothing a rat would actually care about. We're looking for bodies and traps.
Aki, would you feel more comfortable if you had even more protection on you? I could cast Shield of Faith on you. Would you feel more comfortable then?
Bruce and Aki,
Hmm?
you see a slight glow just behind you. As you turn, you see Bycroft there, clutching his hammer. I mean, his warhammer, right? His warhammer, and you see it glow, and it reminds you of when Bryn's blade used to glow, and then he was so focused on that purpose, and you could see it in Bycroft's eyes as well. Bycroft, you feel you need the answers. Once who was a friend of yours.
I'm more willing to tell Aki to do this if I can get a free spell. What? I can say that.
You feel your friend, all these accusations and answers that have been told you about a person that you once knew and knew the family. Could he have. What did he do? Who is this creature and this being, the old one that they are trying to bring back? And you feel this calling from Tyr to find answers.
I'll start to relay that and say, I will try my best to protect you from any undead in there, but if you're not willing to go, I understand. And he will start to go downstairs by
I'll
himself.
go down with him.
While they're going down, I'm gonna grab that glowing purple pendant.
No,
I
you
think
know,
Bycroft
I grabbed it. I grabbed it.
Did you?
Yeah, I
He
grabbed
did.
it.
He stepped in.
I stepped in because
Yeah.
lucky. It's
And
dangerous.
and I'll just say
It
to
was the
Bycroft as
one
we're walking.
time.
I'll just say to Bycroft as we're walking down. Look, he might be a bit of a dick, but he is trying not to be as malicious as he used to be. So I don't think it was intentional.
Harold, what? Oh.
I'm
He's sticking
saying
up for
this
you.
to
He
Bycroft.
seems problematic.
He is, but he's trying not to be. So
Make sure he just doesn't get us killed. You all seem damaged enough.
well,
Question: does Yagu follow them at this point?
Oh, I also assume Jogu will lead with his two flaming swords.
Okay, yeah.
uh,
And
I
remember,
assume-
you do have protection from good and
Who
evil.
who
Yeah,
has
that's
the
why I
purple?
want to go first.
Who has the purple symbol? Bycroft.
I
Bycroft.
do, yes.
So-
That's good about me in the ass,
I
isn't
just
it?
want to check. I just want to check that everyone goes ahead, which leaves like Bruce and Aki just at the top of the stairs, and Bruce just kind of pinches his eyes. Oh, damn it! Look, Aki, that's Bryn's dad.
I know.
We gotta do this.
Oh, I know.
Shit! Stick close to me, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Aki is then. Can I see everybody from where I am? right now, or I'm assuming people are just kind of starting to descend into the mouth of this.
I was
Mhm.
gonna go down the stairs last. I just wanted to
Okay.
And
get away.
I'll say to Backcroft, so you kill a lot of undead?
No, but I think it may become part of my repertoire.
I certainly hope it
Recently?
does. This is a second for me. Not very many. Second or third.
I guess so. I guess it'll just come with the gifts. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Are you
Aki is
sure
still
your
invisible.
friend's really not capable
yeah.
of any of this?
Forgot about that.
So it just looks like Bruce is
Honestly,
talking to
it
himself.
has been years. I don't know what's happened.
Okay. No worries.
I'm just giving you a heads up in case you don't like what we find down there.
If he's done something to hurt his family, probably doesn't deserve to live much longer. But I want the
Yeah,
facts
well,
first.
we'll try for that option. Anyway, you take lead, I'll cover you.
So with my glowing hammer, I'll
All right.
And
keep going steadfast. Yeah.
All right.
I'll move.
With your metagaming hammer, you
Hey.
start walking. Because
I
how?
don't have dark
Oh,
vision.
Cisco, you dick. You said there's bodies down there. They'll probably turn into zombies. That's not
I'm
metagaming.
joking. I'm joking. I'm just winding him
actually,
up.
knowing that that's the
I
same one
like
Errol
dangerous
stuck
as
the eye through, each time he sees a body, he's just gonna get in the habit of just stomping the head in.
Yeah, no. You
And
start.
I don't have dark vision.
No,
I do.
I'm joking. I'm just winding you up. Come on, I'm joking.
as
It's a good
as we
thing because you don't know there is
Yeah.
more light or not. It's the perfect thing to do. So as you all start kind of walking down, you start to see these different rooms that I described before. So you descend the stairs, your steps kind of like resonate on this hollow underground structure, and you see first the antechamber. That it seems to be like a big open square room. There is a door on the left, kind of like a debris going down towards this lower tunnel. There is some kind of fountain as well with water that flows, and these pillars and this kind of purplish aquamarine light on the brazier as well.
as we were walking down, because Aki's still invisible, he was walking behind Bruce with one hand on his shoulder, so he knows he's there. What's Bruce got equipped at the moment?
He's got his Dragon Slayer sword out, so I imagine as he's holding it, he feels your hand, just kind of goes,
That's the great sword, so that there's no shield.
no shield.
Then Aki will cast light on the sword as well, so he can see where he's going.
Tell you what, he'll because Bruce said stick close to me. He says to Aki, "You want me to have the shield out?"
No. Like, whatever you think is best down here is tight spaces. I'm not good at tight spaces.
We got this.
All right, and with all the added light, the dim light of the purple chamber seems to be now much more stronger, enough for you to see clearly everything. And there is really nothing on the fountain itself. Now that the light is gone stronger, you see that the water itself has like a slight shine that is a little bit unnatural. As it's falling, you see all these kind of like glimmers of this purple and aquamarine light, and it seems very unusual.
The water is.
Yeah.
Bruce turns to Ruin and says, "You can take a sample of that. That looks unusual."
I don't know. I'll take a sample of it.
Let someone
Put it in the vial.
With where the blood used to be, yeah? No worries.
Yeah.
Have rings there as well? No.
So what do I call this? Vial of water?
Yeah, just put aquamarine water. Or...
It's like as he talks to Ruin and says, "Yeah, he's meaning sincerely that I probably used to take that." He's making sure he can see the Dragon Slayer. He's sort of like got on one shoulder. He's making sure Ruin can see it while he's looking at him, but not doing anything else. Just make sure he knows that it's there.
Is that a threat? Like, not like Ruin asking.
You can
Is that
discern
player
that
lucky asking if it's like Bruce is intentionally doing an
Bruce,
unintentional threat?
you could Bruce is trying to like he remembers you said you don't like the sword. Now he knows why. He just makes sure you can see it because you just set him on fire not that long ago. So he's maybe gonna just put the willies up you maybe.
Okay, well, if that's the case, after I've gathered it, I'm gonna reach out in into the cloud, and I'm gonna pull out the scythe, and I'm just gonna put that on my shoulder.
That's cute.
Okay. Oh. All right. Amazing. You have 3 different ways. What do you guys want to go? Which way would you like to go to?
Bruce will point to the main doors and says through there is where the stuff he saw was.
And
Everyone see
Harold
the
is
map?
going to be looking for the red-robed individual he described earlier, because what's going through his head may be different than what's reality.
Yes,
Okay.
he said that's where the body is. He tells Harold that's where the body is.
So the door is locked. So you will have to unlock the doors or break the doors to get to that area.
Do we have a rogue? No? Let's kick the door in!
Well, you guys did have a chance to raid Ziggy's pockets with a chance of opening, but well.
Well, we don't really.
We
That's
have
like one
fists.
use.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Bruce and Errol's going to try to open it. Bruce, you want to give me a hand here?
Draw.
Now that we're standing in the half-dark underground, probably surrounded by zombies, Aki has equipped the shield he has no idea how to use.
Nice.
Good to know.
Just stick them with the blunt end.
He turns
Just
his
have the wood end facing them.
I just
I will
equipped
put-
it, and there's so many red D's on this character sheet.
Oh, shit.
keep one hand free for your spells.
If I flew up to Aki, would he look scared at all? Like, is he?
You can't see him.
You're not
Yeah.
you're not
You-
proficient with shields?
No,
Okay.
No, he's
What?
not.
I'll tell this.
Why couldn't I see Aki?
He's
He's
invisible.
still
it says
invisible.
invisible.
Oh, he's still invisible. Oh, in that case,
It's an
then I'll
hour.
just. I'll put Shield of Faith on myself then. Now. And I'll
Okay.
convert 2 sorcery points.
All right. Bruce and Harold, you both try to kick the door. Make an attack roll if you want, or if you're going for athletics to try to break it. Either of those. Or
I would prefer athletics, but it's up to you, Andy. How do you wanna do
Same here,
this?
yeah.
Okay.
you can make 2 rolls, so one of you can do with advantage, whatever.
I did a 17 of.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm sure we
Yeah, with the 2 of you combined, the door breaks into smithereens and the whole crash structure makes a lot of noise. But now there is an open door.
Okay, with this shield that you've got on, you would know that casting spells from you would be you won't be able to, because you normally generally use 2 hands or something to conjure the thing. But holding this heavy shield, you won't be able to cast spells.
This is in case
Nope.
something jumps us and he has the extra AC. So
He's feeling a little better hiding behind the shield anyway, and he's got his very favourite quarterstaff in his other hand.
Fair enough. Okay, just a heads up there.
After kicking
Yeah,
the
no.
doors down, Bruce kind of goes, looks down and goes, see, my door, he came off both its hinges.
But you know what? Good
Yeah.
kick, Bruce. Good kick.
You would do better if you weren't such a cardio bunny.
Children.
I'll race you up the stairs and we'll see who's laughing. All right. I'm not
Children.
huffing and puffing after I go
All
up a set of
measuring.
stairs.
Stop door measuring, children.
Yes, Dad.
And you all see this square room in front of you now as the doors are open, kind of blocking the path.
There
So
it
do
is.
I see the body that was mentioned, or does
You
Bruce?
see the room first.
Okay.
They go in the room.
So imagine the room is in the middle of a plaza, So for you to see anything, you have to circumvent this square room.
As we're
Okay,
about to go in,
so-
Bruce will say, Aki, put your hand on my shoulder and let me know where you are.
All right. Errol's gonna go in, and then he's gonna say to Bruce, "Okay, so where from here?"
In that room, that little that big box room there, that's where you'll find the body. That's where you'll find that weird purple statue. I think it's got some magic mojo with it, so be careful.
And
Maybe have one of
Errol's
the
gonna.
types of
Yeah,
room.
so it's past this room, then you will find the
So
the
Errol
chapel.
will go ahead and he'll say, "All right, just keep an eye out in case anything happens. I'll go first." And Errol will open the door and go into the boxed room.
Okay.
That's after
In
this
the
one.
box room, you see there is an office, a few bodies there, books, but as not the body of the main leader is not in this room, is behind the altar, in a separate, on the same space, but out of the room. But
Oh,
in
I
this
thought it
room,
was all.
yeah, no,
Oh,
no, sorry,
okay.
I keep
Sorry, I was
it's
under the
me not
he'll just say
explaining
as he
myself.
comes out of that room. Well, just some bodies in that room. I'm gonna check this other one right here.
However, Harold, you see some books as well, different
Oh,
documents. There is like an open book on the table
there are
of
some
this
books in there if you
office.
guys want to take a look in there for any information. But I'm looking for that body
Okay,
because
all right. So
Okay, so
you,
I
outside
really
the
don't want to
room
have
in
to
this
think about
wider
what
room
might
is
be here.
where the music, sheet music, the body, and this purple statue is.
yeah,
Got you. Right, okay, I
Mm.
misunderstood earlier when
no, no,
you're
it's
exploring.
no worries. So Harold walks forward and leaves the party slightly because you guys are behind. If that's
Yep.
correct.
Yeah.
And you go there as you see this corpse, bald man laying on the floor with these ropes. You try to check whether they are robes of the Wizards of Thay or not. And as you're gonna look, we're gonna go and break there. We will be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in 10, knowing whether he was the Wizard of Thay or not. That was so nasty. I'm sorry.
I didn't kill
That's
this
Errol.
one. What the
God
hell?
damn
That's
it.
Errol's frame of reference right there because he's thinking. All right, we'll go on break and then I'll explain.
Okay.
Yeah. But you are unsure whether it is or not. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back shortly. Alrighty, thanks for holding on. We are back to continue our heroes' craziness. So, as we left it off, you guys were on the chapel. Errol was leaning over the ropes, and to your surprise and disappointment, I guess, Errol, you figured out these are not the ropes of the Wizards of Say.
Well, it's not them, at least. Although, the fact they can also cast necromancy is concerning.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
No, it's
Or
probably just.
I'm actually not there. Never mind. Sorry.
I'm gonna go through the books and the scrolls and the shelves and stuff.
I come out of
On
the
the office, yeah?
I come out of the room and I tell them, well, it's not who I thought it was, and it's not the organization I thought it was, but the fact they know necromantic magic is concerning.
Most definitely. Did you say there was a musical instrument?
Right next to the body. That
Yeah,
was
so
taken out.
so let me just make sure. So you are in the office, Ruan, yeah, at this point. As you spend a little bit of time going through the documents, books, and stuff like that, you don't really find any scrolls. But when you realize that these books are fake account books, so they are actually there to, if anyone came to check the books, that there is something written on them. Some of the entries don't really make full sense after you keep looking at them, but there is nothing of interest. As you walk in Bycroft as well. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's not a violin, it's a cello. As you walk in as well, any of you can make a perception check as well as you are going. Once you pass the fountain, just before you get, will retroactively go back 1 second for your own benefit. I missed
It's
something.
on eggshells.
Oh my
Ruin-
god. What is
When
with
we
me being a
enter
nat 1
this-
king?
When we enter this, I will also cast Divine Sense,
Okay,
in case
Alright.
for undead, especially.
okay, perfect. Let's so Yagu, with your divine sense, as he kind of like goes off, you don't sense any undead or fiends or aberrations or celestials anywhere near you. However, you do sense like a draft of air, the same than you felt it as well, Aki. And you, Errol, I assume Errol will have ignored it and just keep walking down towards the ropes of the guy before that, but you
Yeah,
felt
he's
like a
more
little bit
focused
of
on this
wind.
guy.
Yeah, you felt like wind coming from the left,
Hmm.
from a wall where it doesn't seem to be any wind access anywhere.
Instantly going to investigate that place to see if there's a hidden wall or whatever.
All right, okay. As you search this south wall, rolling on your perception check, you found that there is some kind of secret passage there. As you kind of push your hands towards the wall, it seems to kind of like move and opens, like one of those that rotate to one side.
Yeah. So,
And you see that as well, Aki. As you felt the wind, you look to your left and you see Yago just doing this.
so apparently there's a hidden wall here.
There are any zombies in there?
You see, just at some point, as you finish pushing it, the door doesn't move anymore, and then you realize you are pushing the corpse, a corpse that is kind of like blocking the full door opening fully.
Then I will move the corpse and then move the door so
Alright.
it's fully open.
Okay. Yeah, as you fully open it, you see that it kind of extends towards an arcane study that it seems to be the door that was locked that you ignored before. So you actually go through a secret passage back into that room that was closed before the door. And it seems to be some kind of arcane study. You can see bundles of papers, diagrams, corals, books that lie scattered on the desk across this room, and is lit by two huge glowing crystal spheres that are on the shelf of the north wall. They're just like pulsating.
Can Akil stow his shield away and go and look at try and investigate this one of the spheres?
Okay.
Before you go in, I would maybe say, should we wait for the others? Do we all go in?
How wide is it? Is it one person wide?
No, there is 2 people could fit inside.
Hmm.
It's like 10 feet, a little bit, 12 feet, the room itself. So you go towards the shelf. I assume you take the glove off the shelf to have a look at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
slightly comforted by a warm light.
All right. It starts to. It's almost like a scene from a movie, you know, like you look at it and it kind of like glows more and more and more. And as it's glowing there, you feel a click on the floor, and you all see Aki disappearing into a hole in the floor. Some of the floor collapses. Aki, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as
How
you
many,
fall.
sorry?
7.
7 shit.
As you fall 20 feet down into this, and you all see Aki disappearing. The glove kind of like follows him, and the glove itself illuminates even more as it's in your hands, Aki, and you see you are in some kind of let me just 1 second. Here you are in some kind of chamber that is containing 2 cells, one to the north and one to the south. They are closed and locked off by iron bars, and you are actually trapped on this cell there.
But I'm in a cell.
Joku will immediately
That was
jump
underneath,
down.
20 feet down. You jump down, Yago.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I
you
try to
take
Assassin's Creed it if I can.
Okay. Do an acrobatics check. Let's see if you can
Can
actually.
I maybe make it better? Since Joku has these 2 swords, he will stick one in the ground, jump down, and then since it's 10 feet the range of the chain, he will pull it then down and
Okay.
then for 10 feet.
All right. Which check would you like to do for this? Let's be nice. What do you
Ooh.
think will be
So
good
are
for Yago?
are you jamming it in and then jumping down and then
Yeah. Then
Good.
then he
So
will
he dropped 10 feet rather than 20.
rather
Yeah.
Pull the sword out. Oh, pull the sword out, then drop the 10 feet.
While he's doing that, I'll do the smart thing and drop some rope down.
I was gonna look
Okay.
for something heavy to tie
I'm
the
looking
rope
cool.
through.
Okay.
All right.
Athletics checks from Ragu.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
And you throw
digging
the
it.
rope, no problem.
Yeah.
You tied it up, Harold.
Yeah,
Without
some
a
heavy
problem
metal.
as well. There is some kind of like heavy bureau, kind of like where there is the books in there, actually,
And I'll just
and you
give like
tied it up.
like that stereotypical test pull whenever you tie something that people do. But all right, and
As you tied it up, a book kind of like that was on the table is kind of moved by the string, the rope, and you see in there that there is kind of like some kind of a spell book that falls off.
and
on the
Errol
floor.
will pick up the spell book and just kind of inspect it.
All right. As you take a quick second to 1 second, where is the spell book go to? Yeah, here.
Like
As- Just have a look. As you do, you see that it's got a lot of the book itself is called the Book of Retribution of the Ancients. It describes dark rituals. As you go through it, you see all these kind of like drawings that resemble some kind of altar, and you see the magical purple light like notes that is kind of like needs to be there for the ritual as well. And inside the book also there is a lot of spells. You see like as you flip through, fly, ice storm, suggestion, cone of cold, all these different, you get this some kind of a spell book as well.
Errol will close
Imagine
it,
being a wizard now.
and he'll say to Mycroft, "I found one of their spell books. Could be useful in case we run into their spellcasters. What kind of spells they do? If you want to take a look at it."
I mean, I suppose I can read it, but I'm not arcanely trained. But I'm sure I can make some heads or tails of it.
If not, it
Well-
might be you're not gonna
well,
like what I'm suggesting, but is there he's your friend. Do you see any of his handwriting in here?
I'll give it a look. See. Would that be history or just straight intelligence?
Yeah, do a history check if you want.
Great, I have proficiency in that. Hey, dirty 20.
Oh, nice. What are you looking for exactly to see if you
Handwriting,
recognize?
Something of recognition, really.
Like signature if it's Lord
Yep.
Vialis's or
Yeah,
something.
you with your 20, you actually recognize being the handwriting of Lord Vialis. Yeah.
The hammer
Look at the
starts
title.
to the war hammer starts to generate smoke. This is his.
And look at the title.
Yes, this is his.
I'm sorry. if
Also,
I-
at this point, Ruan, you hear this kind of like sound as the floor falls. I assume you've left the office already, the square room where you were. Ruan?
Say again.
Yeah, Ruan. At this point, you hear the floor crumbling and something has happened. And do you leave this office room where you are and go towards the sound, or you stay there? You're in a separate room at this point, I thought.
I will drop whatever books I'm going through, and I will fly over there immediately.
Okay. Yeah, so you drop this kind of like book there and then you start making your way. You see that there is a passage open that wasn't open there before.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, Aki
You-
fell down that.
Yeah, you
hallway.
if you want, make a perception check as you enter this chamber again.
I'm
After
down
Yagu.
here.
Yagu jumped
14.
after him. We got the rope down
Okay.
to help him out.
With a 14, you actually notice that on the corner of on the room, as you are just rushing towards the voices of your friends, there seems to be a square box that just has been left there, like is almost camouflage within the wall itself.
I will use Mage Hand to pick up the box, but I'm still gonna go towards my friends.
Okay, and you keep going towards your friends, and you see Ruan carrying with his. How does your mage hand remind us how it looks like?
It's gonna look like a. It's just literally like a draconic hand. So it's just a dragon's hand just flying through the air, with like the talons holding the box, grip tight.
It makes sense, yeah. And you see Ruan just appearing there as you telling him, Bruce, that Aki just fell.
Well, it wasn't my fault this time, at least. Are you okay?
As you look down, you see Yagu almost to the bottom. Aki, you see him coming down now, just with his fire blades just singeing into the wall. And as he just gets to the bottom, you get there without taking any damage. And you are now in a cell with Aki.
We got a rope in case you guys want to climb back up.
Well, I'm guessing
I thought I was
all that's
using-
all that's visible is the ball he was holding him.
Oh yeah.
Mo, I think he wanted to leave one sword at the top and then climb down to the bottom.
Well, it's 20 feet to the bottom.
Yeah, but my
Yeah.
sword's chain was 10 feet, so Jug will be hanging from 10 feet plus his range, so the drop would only be 4 feet.
Okay.
You get
yeah,
down there.
That's fine. You want to just leave the swords in there for now? Yeah, sure.
No, then I was gonna use telekinetic blast to
Bring him down?
move it 5 feet. Yep.
Yeah, bring it down. Alright. You grab it.
And I'm kind of moving the orb around to illuminate anything I have to. Can I kind of investigate what this is down here? Is this
Yeah.
as simple as just being a trap, or is this something else?
Yeah, you look around and you see that on your cell where you are, there is no corpses at all. But on the south cell, you see 6 corpses there that seem to be wearing. Some of them wear noble clothes, more like much more refined. 2 of them in there. The other ones look like just commoners, and they all seem to be facing down. You gather their corpses too.
Mm.
Maybe let me go first this time.
But the bars are closed, so you could go back up, or you could try to break through. And you see that there is more. You know, there is like a tunnel that leads somewhere.
But we have to break through cells to go somewhere, or
Just
out
one
of
cell.
this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
one cell, and then you see another cell further down.
Okay. Yeah, you can. You can go first if you want. A voice
want us to
kind of
come with
comes out of
you?
nowhere.
Well, let's just wait for the others because I feel like this might be a trap.
It feels
Yeah.
like maybe I should not have picked this up. Sorry. Does
So
it do
Errol
anything?
will slide
You
down the
sense
rope.
quite a lot of arcane magic coming from it, but it's slightly damaged. Let me just make sure that it's working or not, because I know what it is. But
Our
okay.
DM knows what the strange magical statue is.
Impossible.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Okay,
I'll,
yeah. It
I'll
seems to be, as you have seen this before, Aki, is something quite normal. It seems to be a drift globe, but it's cracked, and its magical effect, it seems to be random now. It's not like you will have a wheel on it,
Right.
but it's
Okay.
a light bulb. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a light bulb.
That sounds
That-
safe with Aki.
But
One
when you
time-
say it's random, what do you mean? Like it's going to do something
Like
different?
normally with a drift globe, you will control the magic of it, but it seems to be completely random. So you can hold on to it. It won't follow you or do any of the things that a normal drift globe will do. But at some points, it might emanate more light than others. Sometimes it feels like the light spell. Sometimes it could be daylight spell, maybe on its own. So it's pretty random.
Okay. Yeah. I'll.
But it works as a broken drip glow, so it gives you light the same as the spell daylight, constantly on. You cannot switch it off.
I was constantly on. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess Aki will try and use some anything he's got in his pockets. It'll be a string or a rope or anything he can tear off old clothes to try and tie something around it so he can then attach it to his belt or something so it's hanging off of him since it's going to be on all the time and it doesn't drift anymore. So globe.
Gloop, gloop.
Globe, yeah,
Globe.
cool.
Globe,
And
globe.
you tied it up, and you guys see from the top that it keeps like pulsating, and your intention is to go back up then, yeah?
We're going to wait for everyone else to come down like Yogi
Okay.
said.
All right, so Errol's gonna slide down. Anything down here?
Yeah, there's a jail with 3 people, but I don't like long hallways.
All right, well, you guys want to come down here?
I'll wait for them to go down. I want to go last.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
All
Bruce
of
slides
you
in
go.
rope. Where's Bancroft do? Sorry.
I was about to say, whoever's last, I'd like to keep the rope. Ruin, you can fly. Can you carry the rope back up if we need to come back up this way?
If you guys trust me.
Was ominous.
That was ominous. I'm sure I can trust you to hold some rope. It's not magical. And he will start to go down.
Just got
All
damned
right.
with faint praise.
Okay, so at the point when it's 4 of you down, you realize that you will have to break the cell door for you to fit more of you. It's just
So
very,
as
it's getting
soon
very
as-
tight.
If Bruce is down there, same drill.
Let's give it a go. Yagu,
I
you want
was-
to help out? I've seen you lift before.
Or do you two want to do it rather than me? Or
I can also just burn the lock away. It's less sound.
yeah, but it's cooler to kick a door down.
Less sound! Okay, we kind
I'll
of
kick
broken
the
the
door.
stealth option
And
already.
then Bruce will shout out, "Athletics!"
Oh,
Hurt his ankle. Ow! Son of a bitch.
You bump
Errol
against
does
the
a
doors,
very bad
but they don't
kick.
budge.
Athletics! Oh,
Errol
come
does a
on, how is that the
very-
same roll?
Errol does
I
a
do that.
very bad kick. He just like
Oh
does one of
no!
those like front kicks. Like
Wow.
You're all doing it wrong. I'm gonna
Errol.
take my scythe out.
Harold, make
and
a
with the end
fate.
of it-
Make a fate roll. You can continue once
Yeah,
again.
I
Make a
think
fate
so.
I
roll.
was just
gonna
gonna
say
kick a gate wrong, but okay, I'll make a fate roll. I'll go
The
high.
foot gets
I always
stuck
go
in the
high.
gate.
Twist his ankle.
Yeah, there we go. It's a high roll. There we go.
You said high, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. If you luckily managed to get your footing, but you felt like a little twist in your ankle, but you managed to kind of just pull away. Not enough damage caused.
Just at this point, as the 3 of you bunk into this cell, you actually realize that this cell is designed for people not to actually bunk open out of it. So
Just
you start
bars.
to think that it might not be possible to do it.
Alright,
You might have
Yagu-
to pick the lock, or you might be stuck there.
I have either smithing tools or wood carving tools. I'm
Yeah,
guessing
good.
that, like
You could just
tools
burn the lock off.
like that. I'm
Ow.
gonna try and
You mechanically, you will not be able to burn the lock off just out of
Okay.
game. It sounds cool, but in reality, but if you want to do with the smithing tools, you can try to junk
I'm
some
gonna
tools there. So go ahead.
yeah, like smithing tools are like I assume I have like chisels, very large hammers. Maybe
Alright.
something
I
to
also
put
have
metal into.
pure acid magic. If I can maybe melt through. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. We'll just do
So
that.
yeah,
but you can
I'll try
do
that.
maybe do a sleight of hand, but use your wisdom. Are you proficient in a sleight of hand?
No, I'm not. So it's just
Okay,
straight
so
wisdom.
just do straight wisdom. Let's be
17.
okay. Yeah, you kind of like start. You all see like a biker of getting all these different tools and kind of like working on that, and then you hear a click, and the actual door unlocks, and the cell opens, revealing a
Well-
passage ahead.
Metal is what I'm good for.
You
While
are
they're
the
all-
last one going up, Ruin. What do you do?
I want to open that box that my mage hand is holding, but I'm going to make the mage hand open it from a
Okay.
distance.
All right, as you do that, give me 1 second. Let me go back to the box. So in there, yeah, it's here. Okay, you find what it seems to be 2 golden medallions, like beautiful, kind of like carved. Just looking at them, you gather is around 125 gold pieces each, something like that. And as you put them both together, you realize one of them is got an eye, and the other one is got, a hand, and the other one is got an eye on it. And as you put them together, they kind of make the holy symbol, a holy symbol that it seems to be a hand with an eye in the middle. Also, you have something that seems to be radiating magical energy. It seems to be some kind of like a tool, almost like a sharp tool with with a chain in the middle and something that you could bang them together. But it kind of has like a magical aura to it.
Nunchucks?
It's around 1 foot long.
And it's worth 300 together?
The 125 each of the gold medallions, and then this thing on its own is something else completely different that it has like a magical aura, like it seems to be quite magical.
Magical aura.
Let me
Okay.
see.
I will hold on to that, and I'll wear it
It
around
looks
my neck.
like a chime, that's how you will, like something you will clang, kind of bang them together.
I'll wear it as a necklace. It's going to be my new necklace.
Okay, it looks huge on you, but yeah, it looks nice. 1 foot long, so yeah, it's kind of like it's you.
A rapper with an alarm clock around his neck.
Yeah, pretty much. But it looks cute.
Hey,
Cool. And then you go down to join the others, and you find yourselves in this tunnel. As you start traversing it, the cells, you see all these cells in front of you, also with a locked cell as well. And then the tunnel goes down, so you could either investigate the cells or you could ignore it and just keep going.
I'll investigate. I'm always
Let's
curious.
investigate the cells while we're heading
All right.
down the tunnel.
So go ahead, Bycroft, do another wisdom check. If you want to guide him, Ruin, you see that he starts kind of like doing a trick in there. And is any of you proficient with Arcana, actually?
Yep.
Aki, make an Arcana check as you see Ruan wearing this unusual kind of chimey pendant with chains. Very
Chimey.
weird. Yeah, you gather this seems to be something you recognize, being a chime of opening.
Oh, that's
A magical item that you have seen or read of somewhere.
super useful. Good find, Ruin. You
What?
can use it when
What?
we need out.
Why do I feel like they already have one of these?
Because we spoke about it a second ago. Luke was saying it earlier on. I was thinking, wow, this is so coincidental.
They could have raided Ziggy's charm of opening, but they
Yeah,
didn't.
that's what Siggy
He
had.
still has the scroll of greater restoration.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No one took it off him. They
We
should
weren't
have.
gonna raid his body.
Yeah, we're
He's
not
still
gonna
alive.
loot his.
Mine.
Instead of
mean-
respecting us for not looting
Yeah.
your unconscious character, you
Hey, I told the DMs I'm prepared for it. It can happen. Then it never happened. So now I feel disappointed.
Tell you
We're
what,
nice
if
people.
you die, we'll raid your, we'll rob your corpse.
Fair.
Okay, fair enough.
Take solace in that.
I'm very happy I have this now.
Yeah. And as you are doing that, with your 21, you easily open this other cell as well, and it reveals two women dressed in noble clothes, and then four commoners dressed in regular clothes, and they all seem to be dead.
Aki's kind of making sure,
This is a
giving
bloodbath.
them a little shove.
Yeah. As you give it a shove, you see from the noble pocket some kind of like here coins clinking, clink, clink, as you poke the corpse.
Nobles, plenty of money.
no.
There's an evil here that I wish to vanquish.
That's
Keep-
intense.
Let's keep searching for it then.
Aki will pick up whatever coins fell out. He's not going to actually go through the pockets of this thing. He doesn't really want to touch it.
Okay. You picked, let's say, 10 gold piece fell out, a platinum gold coin, so it just falls out of the pocket.
Lovely.
Bruise will rob the
And-
corpses.
And as you look at it, you see that this woman, this noble woman, is got also some kind of nice necklace with a locket on it.
Oh,
If
no, Aki's already there. Calm down.
yeah, I was gonna say, I imagine you're gonna go for it too. I heard shiny.
No, Aki will try and open it and see if there's if there's any way to identify this person with photos.
Okay,
Or...
yeah, you see as you open it, you see a picture of her next to a picture of another woman that looks very much alike her, and it seems to be her sister, but it's not the woman that is with her there. It's someone else. And it's got like a kind of like in writing, it says Yeida underneath the picture of herself, and the other picture says Kara. That is you gather is her sister or cousin or something, or young mother, like a single mother, very young. I don't know.
Aki will take that and kind of quite caringly kind of wrap the chain around the closed locket again and put it in his pocket.
All right. Then as you look at the other prisoners, you see that they are one child, mother, father, and kind of like a younger looking teenager as well. Just, yeah.
So, is there any other doors or anything that leads out of where we are right now? Just like to progress out of this room.
Yeah, there is nothing else of interest. Just if you.
I think that's everything down here. In that case, we should keep looking around for Lord Vialis. You don't, Bycroft you don't see him anywhere amongst these people, do you? Just in case.
I'm expecting if we see him, I think he'll be causing more. I don't think we'll be seeing him dead until we make sure of it ourselves.
Just to clarify something, Harold, you don't know how Lord Vialis look like, but
I'm
you
asking
have.
Bycroft. I'm asking Bycroft
I know.
if he sees
Yeah,
Lord Vialis.
that's what I mean. But you, out of character, you have seen Lord Vialis. You just don't know it's him. That was the bald man with the robes. But Bycroft didn't.
Cisco, you just said that as I was to say, hey, did Bycroft check that body? And
Yeah, he didn't. That's what I
no
mean.
face.
Yeah.
So Bruce then says to him,
Oh.
you gotta check that body with no face.
The one with the red robes.
Bycroft.
I thought that was some other henchman, but we could go back to him just in
If you feel
case.
it's important, I mean, I didn't get a chance to investigate it fully.
Bruce
Yeah.
runs back. Is the rope still
There's-
there?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be.
As
Should
you
be
all,
there.
so you all make your way back, leave this chamber.
Bruce will go back, climb
Okay.
back up, grab the body, drag it back,
Okay.
clamber down, Plant
As
drop the
you
body in front of Bycroft.
as you take the body, Bruce, you see that the book that is next, the musical book, the pages start to move on their own,
Shit.
kind of like ondulate for a second.
Of course.
Does anyone goes with Bruce?
I will
No.
fly with Bruce.
I will go up.
I
Like,
didn't
'cause I'm-
know why we.
yeah.
I think we're
Yeah,
all
I know. I
going.
think
I-
we're
we
all
was-
heading back up
we was-
anyway.
All right.
So
Yeah,
I don't know
I was
why
thinking,
you
even though there is no threat, it seems like it's
Yeah.
not the kind of place where you want to separate. So yeah, you
Yeah.
all go
Yeah.
with Bruce.
Sure. Aki's horrified by this idea, but sure.
All right,
I
and
Bringing more of them closer, you
Brave,
would say?
brave heart, Aki, brave heart.
Bruce, yourself, you see these pages moving as the rest of you also arrive to the scene. You recognize Bycroft straight away that as Bruce is about to pick up the corpse, then he noticed that all of you are there, so he doesn't pick it up. He looks at all of you.
Can I just
And
like
uh-huh.
insight the situation? Does Lord Bielsa's body seem like it was the leader of this whole scene?
He looks pretty pristine, and even though he's got no face, you do think that he could be Lord Bialis, the leader of this cult. As you notice, he's holding a dagger on his hand as well, on the other hand. And you see that the instrument that I said a violin is actually a viola. It's much larger. My apologies.
Repeat been known.
Yeah.
Not
to
missing
rip it,
any
it looks like a huge either way. So
Yep,
yeah.
just a big string
And
thing.
I'll just say to Mycroft, is that him?
He will instantly just start like he won't really say much, but like start just preparing like some form of like fire spell ready to go.
As
He
you
won't say much.
kind of like
And
start
Harold
preparing
will-
a spell, all
Harold
of
will
you.
pull up a fire arrow. This will make it
Okay.
easier.
All right. You hold a fire arrow, and this music starts to resonate on the chamber. You hear like a melody, ding, 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 like almost like a child. How you call it? Nursery rhyme of some
Nursery.
sort.
Oh,
Is it
no, another
sound
one.
like the
In the-
one we heard at Flint Rock?
Precisely sounds exactly like the one you heard at Flint Rock. And as
Good
this
call.
memory starts to happen, you see that the blood on the floor starts to coalesce into these humanoid shapes. It starts to reenact a deadly event. At this point, you see that the viola starts to play on its own, and that's where the music comes from. And the blood itself starts to do different forms. You see that all the blood figures are completely mobile, except for one that is holding this wearing a theater mask and holding the viola that he's playing. As he starts to play, he moves away. All this is like a blood vision. He moves away, and the viola keeps playing on his own accord. And the others kind of like standing up, looking towards this water and this fountain, this light brazier where you guys are at the moment. He starts to move unnaturally fast. This Lord Bialis wearing this theater mask that at this point you recognize being a white mask, very similar to the one you saw in the place before. And as he moves, he seems to be performing at a macabre dance, cycling around the altar, faster and faster, almost in perfect sync to the melody, like a artist performing a masterpiece. You see him like doing all these weird, like kind of moving like so fast and doing these pagan kind of movements. Then he starts to approach one by one all the frozen in place spectators, and slowly with his dagger, blackened dagger, he starts to cut their throats, take out their tongues. They are happy, embracing death. You see them like holding their turn, just they can't wait for the moment to arrive to them, and they seem to be bewitched completely.
Fucking cultists.
And this scene kind of starts developing all around you. In the moment the vision finishes, you feel the temperature of the room drops down. your fire arrow almost gets frosty for a second,
Immediately put it back.
Do I have
and
an
then
Oh, sorry, on you go. I won't interrupt.
you hear you notice that the Lord of the face of Lord Viale's corpse rotates on 180 degrees. He looks at you. His blood-soaked muscles contort, forming an evil grin. And as the evil grin happens, you hear all cracks, bones, spinal cords resembling suddenly, and you realize all at once, all the corpses on the floor stand up.
That's just fucking wonderful.
I need you all to roll initiative.
I bet you do.
All right.
We need you all, shall I say?
God have mercy on my soul.
Remember,
Do we
Andy, we have a D8.
I remember.
do we have a map?
Yes, we are gonna give you a map right away. Feel
Wait
free
till-
to place yourselves within that square,
Yeah.
and you should be able to have access. Yeah, we are on the map. We are in the right place. Let me just open some docs here. Mo has
All I
changed the
see is
music.
darkness.
The
Okay,
one
so-
time I roll high initiative and I don't get the D8.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, not your fault. I didn't expect it either.
What the-
Is the turn tracker up? Because I got my initiative to a 19, but I can't enter it anywhere.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I should press that. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
what?
I wish you could add guidance to initiative.
19. There we go. That's where mine is.
Good grief.
We are missing a big guy. Oh no, this is the initiative from the other game. We should create it, no?
I can't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah. it's still
There we go.
dark.
There's the turn order. You
Yeah,
have to zoom
that's
out. In the corner, you have to zoom out. Like, zoom out, like 40%, you'll see it, like, in the corner.
You do the initiative, Mo? Yeah. Yeah, they can see now, no?
I
Yeah,
can't.
I can see
I can
it.
see it.
I mean, this part, right? Where all the zombies are?
I literally can't see anything.
It's a small map, so you want to zoom right out so you can see.
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
it's
zoom
No,
out.
just
I've
just
got that.
dark.
It's just black.
It's
Okay,
just
one
black
second.
for
No,
me as
it's in the
well.
corner. Like, are you
No.
sure you're zoomed out of the map?
I am
Yeah, no, I've-
100%
I
zoomed
can
out.
see the black square,
Okay.
and it's darker than the rest of the background. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
can't see
There is a
anything.
square that you can see. I think that's all you need to see at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I rolled a 19. I haven't rolled the D8 yet. I forgot to put the token on. I think
Okay.
it may have worked. So
Yeah, I think it might be better. Okay, because we have doubles of everyone now. Shall I just completely erase that initiative and we just add it again, Mo?
Well, that's a lot of corpses.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
So let's start again.
D6.
So
I can go
if
add
you
my
could,
initiative.
yeah, let me just roll again and then just put the number from before if it's okay. I know it's a bit.
Oh.
That's no problem.
Yeah, thank you guys. And I'll add the other guys to the initiative. Okay.
That's such
No.
a waste.
Yes, thank you. Sorry about
No, I'm fine. Wish I wasn't though.
that. Yep, sorry about that.
I can't believe I rolled a nat 20 on initiative
Oh,
just to
I've-
get back into it.
At this point as well, you realize that also, additionally to the zombies that were already there, well, the corpses that just stand up, you notice on the very corner of the room something that looks like a dangling brain with tentacles also appears out of nowhere.
Well, that's
Oh,
dumb.
And you recognize that being. Oh no, I just done half of it. Damn you. You remove them. All right.
You haven't turned undead, right?
I have
hope
two
you do.
undeads. And the destroy undeads. Well, destroy undeads. Hopefully, they're lower than half CR. Or CR half or lower.
With this amount of them, I really hope they are.
Yeah. I really fucking hope they are.
Really glad I didn't stay in the office alone.
Yeah,
Where's-
really.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna put an
that's-
aura on actually, just to make sure I can
Just
get
do
as safe as possible.
we'll do that one for him. Yeah, I'll just
Where
add
is
it if it's
ruins
okay.
and
Just to change it around. Just do
Magoo's
the
initiative?
Yeah, Rune's initiative is not there.
Right, or
Okay, one
Yagu.
second.
Or Yogu.
Just do
Yeah.
that.
Hey,
Okay,
Three.
I'm really glad with this script. There's like
Wait, Yaga, did you really get a 3?
No,
I
I
got
got an
higher.
18
We just rolled
before.
it for that one.
Okay.
I rolled really poor. I got a 10.
But 3 seems more realistic.
Actually,
so,
our initiative rolls aren't that bad,
I'm
actually.
gonna change it like that more. Yeah.
Andy, did you
Mhm.
add the D8,
Yeah.
Andy?
Yeah,
Yours?
16 with my rolled with advantage, and I rolled a d8. I got a 16.
Really?
Yeah, I rolled a
Oh,
12
my-
on the advantage, and then I rolled a 6 with the no, a
Four.
4.
Oh.
With the D8.
4.
I'm sick.
I am.
Yeah, Ruin is.
Can you click Control U on me?
just to clarify, this is Lord.
Oh,
This is
yes.
so fucked.
I didn't mean to put a 14.
Yeah, that's
10.
Lord Vialis, the one with the big wide eyes. Sorry, Mo? Okay. Okay, 1 second. This puppy here. And I'm
Oh, I
missing
wish I had AoE spells.
Imagine having a potion of dragon blood right now.
I mean, you still have 1 vial.
The
No, he
Bruce
doesn't.
has 1
Bruce
vial.
has it.
Yes, I do.
This is the most enemies I've ever seen in one place.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen the rest.
Hey, Ross, you know I've been trying to shy away from throwing lots of enemies at you in our Sunday game. This
Yeah.
is why.
Yeah, like this is just. If this Destroy Undead fails, like,
I could
there's no point.
use.
There's no point. Yeah. Yeah.
The green square, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to put Aki in the center so I'll cover his back.
Considering what my
Protect the
first
Aki.
move will be, that's a good idea.
It's a pretty bad spot no matter which one I pick.
and
so.
DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Just real quick, is that 30-foot aura? Is that bothering you at all? I can get rid of it if it is.
I can't see it.
I can't see it either.
I can't see it.
No. Oh, yeah, it's the yellow one, yeah.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
So let me
Yeah,
just
yeah,
make
sorry,
sure.
I'm-
What is your dexterity modifier, Bycroft?
2.
Okay. So on this case, Lord Viales will go first.
Bitch.
Rat.
Before we get going, Errol, Joey, would Errol be better here so he doesn't initially have problems with people being right in his face,
It's
or if
it's going to be a
Mycroft
problem
moves
either way
here?
because this guy right here and this guy right here. If I use a bow, there's disadvantage no matter what.
Okay, my one last suggestion: if Mycroft was to move to where you are right now, so you swapped, then you're not initially.
I guess that's true, but what
It's up
that
to the
restricts
club,
his
so
turn
you
undead.
just-
It's up to you, Luke, if you want to do that.
Pull out the Legolas sword.
I think I'm getting the most undead where I'm sat right now
Yeah,
Okay,
so that's
yeah,
why
well,
I'm just.
because it's just
yeah.
more
Crack
centered.
on.
Yeah.
That's okay. I just want to ask. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
I'll be right here.
So as Lord Vialis animates himself, straight away, you will see him. He looks at you with this grin, kind of like stands up. You arrive finally. Welcome you. And he stands, his hands up, starts kind of moving them in the air, and from his mouth you see this cone of cold and an icy frost. I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw as he casts cone of cold on all of you.
I'm gonna burn an inspiration.
Very good idea.
I'm gonna burn an inspiration too.
I'm gonna use Favored by the Gods.
Me
No.
too.
It did
It
not
just straight
roll
up
with
fail.
advantage for some reason.
That was a 14 pass, even if I use an inspiration. Like I already used it.
I
That
used
seems
mine
my
as well. I
best.
rolled an 18.
13 plus 5, right?
Oh, Jesus.
18.
16, I think. Is it?
I got 18. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else got it higher than a 16?
Nope. I
Yeah,
got a
19.
14.
19. Okay, so you two take half. That will be 16 points of damage. The rest of
16?
you take 32 points of cold damage as
All
this frozen blast hits all of you. He smiles once more and he says, okay, one second, because he has. Okay, yeah, that's not a bonus action. Okay, yeah, and with that, does he have anything else he's gonna do?
So, no.
Yeah, he's gonna actually misty step out of the way because there is a lot of you that he can see right in front of him. So he's gonna misty step himself. Yeah, and that will be the end of his turn. One second. He's gonna
with the
misty
cone of
step
cold.
right here behind you.
With his
That's
cone
too-
of cold, did he hit this goon? Or
As
anything
you
between them?
you see that somehow his magic seems to not been affecting anyone else apart from you.
But he can
sounds
cast
like
Well,
two
actually,
spells in a
Aki, I
turn.
forgot. Oh yeah, that's a point. Okay, I forgot that we used this rule in this game. So he does not miss the step. He goes back to where he were. But Aki, make the saving throw again. I forgot something very important. You need to do it at disadvantage.
Awesome.
Oh,
Only you.
What?
Aki.
Haha! It's actually much better. So 19
Okay.
still.
All right, perfect. Cool.
aha!
It's like, I have to do it. I never roll well.
I'll tell you this, Aki, because it's gonna come up in a second and I'm gonna forget. You also have disadvantage against all these creatures to attack them as well, and all their saving throws. So just so you know.
What?
Good thing Fireball doesn't require attack rolls.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
what?
And after Bialy's turn, Bycroft, your go. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Mhm.
Guiding bolt could be really, really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do the smart thing. I'm gonna take a step back, closer
Actually,
to where
sorry,
Ruin
I
is.
forgot. He will move closer to you, guys.
Yep, I'm gonna take a step back and just lift up the smithing hammer. As it does, it just glows immensely. Like you can't just the entire hammer shines bright, and I will channel divinity to turn undead and destroy undead.
Oh, nice.
16 wisdom save,
Okay, you do
and I
it.
believe I hit pretty much every undead in the range.
Like 30 feet, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Radius
30 feet.
or
Yeah,
diameter.
yeah, that's what the aura I've got currently going is. Wisdom save 16. One
Oh,
sec,
so
I'll
you hit
play it.
everything.
I think mostly everything in the room.
Yeah.
Lock him up!
If they're CR half or lower and they fail the save, they are destroyed. Because level
Okay.
5 cleric.
Oh, nice. Yes, bro. Wow, nice. Wow, that was so hard to achieve. Actually, he rolled a 19. Sorry, guys, for being happy. I shouldn't be happy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Every undead within 30 feet needs to make it.
Yeah,
Yep,
undead.
every
Yeah.
undead.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we'll do rolls for how do you want to do it? Because it's too many rolls to do. We cannot.
Like,
No,
do you want to
just
do it in
buffer.
like sections,
That's what I
like
say, no,
upper,
just, yeah,
left,
buffer.
right, down section?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yep, 16 wisdom. It didn't display it for some reason. But,
You zombies.
anything that is just turned.
Oh,
Now we got more room.
The most kills Luke has ever gotten.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
I will say also, if any undead succeeds it and isn't destroyed, they can't come within 30 feet of me. They also can't take reactions, and for its action, they have to dash away from me.
If they fail, yeah, you mean?
Yeah, if they fail and aren't destroyed.
Yeah.
So they can't come within 30 feet of me, and they
Yeah.
have to move if they are
Oh,
within 30
you know what
feet.
I forgot? I need
No
to do a
reaction?
con save to maintain protection from good and evil on Yagu.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good
We
one.
do a
Anyone,
con save.
any one of you who's got a
Sorry.
concentration spell, yeah, please.
Yeah, Shield of Faith.
Nope, that fails. That con save.
Con
Protection from good and
save.
evil is gone from Yagu.
What do I need for a con save on Shield of Faith, Cisco?
10 or half the
You-
damage.
Yeah.
You
So half of the damage. So it will be, if you failed, it will be 16.
16?
If
Okay.
you, yeah.
And with my bonus action, if I
Goodbye,
still
Shield
have
of Faith!
Oh no.
that- Yeah,
It's
with
fine.
my yep. Fair enough. Right, well, I'll just say you have disappointed both our families, and I'll take from my badge, and this is just flavour of how he does spell. He'll take out like an ingot just in his badge, lift up his smithing hammer, lift up in the air, smash it, and it forms a glowing sword, held up by a glowing armoured arm as he casts spiritual weapon next to Lord Bialis with his bonus
Ooh.
action. I'll be
Nice.
casting that second level, and if you can just give me like, I don't know, anything really works, I'll just
A
whatever.
hammer.
And I believe I can, with that spell, I can attack.
Okay. Yeah.
Immediately, you can.
Yep, coolio. So that'll be next to Lord Bialis, and it'll just be a smack. And I'll use my last inspiration and do advantage with this.
Oh, nice.
Shame.
Oh no! Thambus!
Hell.
As you see this hammer, Lord Bialis kind of moves like really fast and naturally, and he dodges the attack. And as he dodges the attack, he looks at you and make eye contact with you, and he says, "You disgust me. You are a shame." And you see his hand extends towards you, and he says, "May you die now." And then you feel this surge of necrotic energy going towards you as he uses his two of his legendary actions to cast harm on you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
harm?
Yes, sir.
Bad news.
He fucking has harm?
Oh.
That's a legendary action.
Oh.
Yes.
19.
What?
Oh wow, that's so lucky. All right, so you will take half of 14d6, So give
Yep.
me a second. It's gonna.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
No,
remind me.
harm is a 6th level spell.
Just remind me. How many hit points would I need to survive this outright?
Ah,
If-
no, it's
If
no. You're gonna be okay.
I have 27.
Half your max.
Well, it's only
Half.
59. But
Oh my
So
god, that is
59
1
divided
point
by
more.
2.
It's one. That's,
One
you had
sec.
27. That's 28.
I'm dead.
What is that? You're
Back
dead?
down.
what is your
Goes down.
total hit
No.
point? It doesn't work like that though.
No,
No,
I
it's
thought
not
it
dead.
was based on
He's
my current hit
unconscious.
point.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you're
unconscious.
unconscious.
I'm down.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait,
I'll
hold
give
on.
you something
Hold
else.
on.
One
On a
second.
failed
Let's just go finish.
save. Sorry.
Yeah. On a fail save, you also the damage is reduced. If the target fails, your hit point maximum is reduced by 59 as well.
Did I succeed or fail with a 19?
You succeeded, so you're fine. Luckily.
Oh.
Wow.
Well,
What the
he's
hell?
down, so
Yeah.
I
and you
assume-
and as he falls, Bycroft, you see that the purple amulet that he took from Harry glows and it starts pulsating. You have out of game, Luke. You have disadvantage on death saving throws.
Well,
I'm
I'm
so
sure
glad I
that'll
didn't take
help.
that.
I'm sure that'll help.
Yeah, that's what the pendant does. And if you die, you will turn into a zombie like Harry.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, and after that legendary action, we move to next on the initiative, Errol Emmerfield.
Okay, so firstly, what Errol's going to do is that he is going to move, so he'll take an attack of opportunity, I'm assuming, from these two, because he's going to move to the top right, so they can go ahead and attack if they want to.
You can attack if you want to.
So I'm assuming Vialis and this guy, they're doing attacks of opportunity, because I moved. Right here. Alright, so go ahead and do the thing. And he's going to move right here.
Lord Viales will try to attack you as well.
Yeah, I figured. So right there.
He's gonna do Wow! Nice.
Okay, so 2 points of damage. And what was the other one from Lord Vialis?
It's coming up.
Okay.
It will be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll roll
Advantage.
twice. Yeah, because he's on melee. He's at range.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, 14 to hit. You see that
Oh.
he extends his hand and this necrotic blast kind of expands. Fail. Yeah. Okay.
So with that, the reason why I moved is bonus action going to cast Ensnaring Strike at first level. And I'm going to make 2 arrow shots at Lord Vialis with a fire arrow.
Okay.
Both of them actually fire arrows. So let's get that out of the way first. If they even hit. So does a 25 hit?
Oh yes.
So that'll be 5 plus 4, and then a d6 for the fire arrow. So let me do that.
Are you okay to do the hit points more, or is it too much? Yeah.
So I'm keeping count of the arrows here. So that should be 5 plus 4 acid plus 3. So that should be about 12 total damage, unless he's immune to piercing, acid, or fire.
No. Yeah, he sinks in.
And if I may, can I please get a strength saving throw from Lord Vialis, please?
Of course. I'll do that more if it's okay.
DC, let me get the DC for you if I can. DC 14.
Okay. Good luck to Lord Vialis.
How strong
Okay.
and frail is it?
What happens as he fails?
He is, and does it show the spell?
No.
I can get it displayed. Okay, there it is. Ensnaring
Yeah,
Strike.
okay.
So basically, he's restrained.
Okay, perfect.
And if the target succeeds on the save, while restrained, the target takes 1d6 at the start of each of his turns, which I rolled earlier. That was the 5. So he'll take
Alright.
whatever I rolled at the start of his turn. restrained, and
Okay, and you
so
can
that's
repeat the save, yeah, as an action to free from it. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So that's him. That's the first arrow. Second arrow, fire arrow, same thing, but just without the magical effect of
Actually,
the.
you know what?
Hmm?
No, fuck it. Should I more, actually? No, yeah? It's bullshit. I'll keep it. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I thought you were gonna. Okay, so
No,
second
no.
shot, fire.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I have an advantage
Are
against
you
all
large?
spells, no? Do I? No, I don't, actually, yeah. Forget about it. No. Yeah, Harold, you have
Oh, to hit because he's well.
advantage.
Okay, I could re-roll the attack roll again just in case, but
Hey, getting at 20.
nope. It's gonna be the 25 that I rolled earlier. That's gonna be the one. So 12 plus 1, and let me roll the fire arrow right now because I used another one.
Okay.
So that'll be. So for that second arrow, it's gonna be 12 plus 1, 13, 16. 16 total damage. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And that takes care of my turn.
All right, perfecto. After you will be Yagu.
He's in. Harold will just say, "Beat the shit out of him!"
Joku holding his staff of healing, knowing Bycroft just went down, be like, "Are you sure?"
No, actually, second thought, heal, second thought, prioritize.
Yeah,
I
Yagu.
get mixed feelings from the spirit of Bycroft.
Yeah, you think of the spirit. You think of actually of the
wait.
spirit of Breen dying next to you. I don't know.
I
were
wasn't
not
there,
there,
but
yeah,
sure.
I know you were not there. But
Paladin. Paladin.
that's how it
Like-
happened.
Yeah, you want me? Are you sure?
Smack
I mean-
Okay, fine. Then
Do whatever
magically he
you
does
want.
have both his swords in his hand instead of a staff of healing, and
Okay.
yeah, I will first of all rage.
Yeah.
So you. And since he's restrained, I don't have to make it recklessly. So here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Right, smite his ass. Smite his ass.
Yeah.
Of course, this is level 2 smite. So how many d8s do I roll?
That's
DM?
6 before the extra damage for undead.
Yeah, but you cannot do more than 5. So 5 is the
No.
maximum independently.
No, that's the maximum you can do smite level, but like if it crits, it's double dice.
Oh, because he
it's
rolled
a,
it correct.
it's a third level. It's
Yeah, he's
second
talking about
level.
double dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second level, yeah.
So that's
Yeah. Plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus from
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, but maybe he was an undead. That's sort of weird, and not an undead or what?
no, he is 4 because he's undead.
Yeah, so yeah, I will just roll 48 and we will double that. That's...
Yeah, if that's
Nice.
cool with you.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, come on, for better. Okay, that's good enough.
36.
I mean, it's not
sevens,
that bad.
that's fine.
It's only
Yeah.
one. Yeah, it's 2 sevens. That makes up
And
for it.
then my weapon damage, why didn't that roll? Oh, of course, that's a 1, so that will be 9 piercing. Oh no, 9 flame, and then
Okay.
36 radiant.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
And also plus 2 from rage. That's
Yeah,
nice.
plus 2 from Rage, so 47. Sorry.
Amazing.
And that's the
Nice.
first hit. Hit him
That was
again!
1 attack. Second attack of ghoul. And I'm just gonna make it the first level 1.
I'm gonna do this more.
That's fine. That's a bit extra 15 plus 2 from rage. So
Oh, wait, is it a 3d8? I thought it was a 2d8. Oh, wait, no, 3d8.
He's on-
Never mind. Sorry.
yeah,
Disregard
because
me.
of yeah.
I'm
So
dead.
that will be 14 plus 15. That is 39 of now 29 damage from this
Okay,
attack.
amazing.
Big round.
Should I move? Yes or no?
I wouldn't, but it's up to you.
Nah.
I'd stay within range.
Yeah, I'm fine. I will end my turn there. It's fine.
I'm gonna stop communicating. Sorry.
All right, cool. Ooh. After you will be the zombies.
Are you kidding? I've been outpaced by fucking zombies. What?
You gotta hit that cardio, man. Go to Harold's gym.
Unfortunately, they
That's
got
not cardio.
17.
That's speed. Arrgh. Ah, fuck.
Oh.
So much for my plan. You've just put the kibosh on what I was going to do. Because I couldn't see the initiative.
I'll
roll.
move the ones from the top. Okay, Mo? Yeah.
They're
They're eating,
no, actually, they're no longer scared because he's down, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna start eating him, right? Not me.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I wish I could cast shield on him instead of myself.
My God. Chambly.
Christ.
Why didn't we heal the cleric? Oh,
I'm
God.
from the top, Mo? From the very top?
I could tell you
Okay, perfect.
like the AC is 18, just to let you know. 18 is the AC.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I gotta roll con saves if that's the case. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Okay. Nope.
Remember, is that what he's rolling? Remember, he's got a. If he's got multiple, he adds the plus whatever, you know? What are you doing already?
What?
Sorry, it's a technical DM code message.
Okay.
So, yeah, the plus from the others, yeah? Okay. No, I don't think he's adding it. He's not adding it though. Yeah. Sorry.
19. That is gonna hit.
Oh.
That is gonna hit. Yeah. That.
Plus 5 to that right now. I can get an AC of 22.
All right, that's fine. And the con save, what's the DC that I need to roll to keep Ensnaring Strike going? 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's hope I can pass this. I did. Thank God.
Yeah.
Is it already reduced or no? Okay. Yep.
That hits. I'm not raging, so it's not reduced.
Mm-hmm. Miss.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Nice.
nearly as bad as I thought.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Bruce will know. Bruce will know by this point about that that fire breath thing being like a cone. Yeah. So theoretically, if he stood where this zombie is, he's hitting dit 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 with it. If he swallows that potion.
Hmm.
My question is, I'd like to make 2 attacks on this guy to hopefully kill him, and use my bonus action to neck that vial of dragon's blood to fire
This-
breath these 3.
That potion will take an action to use. It's like a
I-
normal, like a non-healing potion. You know, like a bonus action you can do healing, but if it's any other potion, it will be an action to use.
I was not aware that was a rule. Okay. In
Yeah, I
that
mean,
case,
normally, yeah,
I
that's-
will.
sorry,
Oh
I
well,
didn't
screw that then. I'm just
clear.
I'm going to rage. Put the kibosh on my plan. And I'll use my Dragon Slayer to swing at this guy with reckless abandon.
All right, awesome.
26. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
14 points of damage.
Okay, and you're going for this one here, yeah? Isolated one.
This one.
Okay, that one below, yeah?
And
Okay.
I will. I'm assuming
So
he's
as
still
you hit him with this zombie will die, and
Oh.
some of the damage that goes to the next one. So the next one behind you actually has to be within 5 feet. So if you wanted, you could give some damage to the zombie next to you as well, to this one here, as you hit
Okay.
him.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. I'll do that.
All right, so
Takes a bit of damage.
I'll take this one off and just leave him here on the side, no, just so it doesn't get confusing. And then you do 4 points of damage. I'll do that if you want to this one.
I am going to move here and take the reaction attack from this one.
And both. Let's see the other one too. Oh, no. Never mind.
No,
never
not
mind.
that
Is
one.
only that one? Yeah.
So swing
Okay.
away at me.
I think it has advantage because you swung recklessly, right?
Yep. Yes, it
Actually, as you start your turn, Bruce, as you try to move, you notice that you're having problems to move, but not at this point. It seems like these zombies kind of like have some kind of extra effect on you, and you feel for a second now you feel okay, but a second ago when there was more zombies around you, it was harder to move.
does. Interesting. Okay.
But now you are fine. You can move to wherever you want, and you provoke an attack of opportunity. Okay, so please go ahead and move. Wherever
I've
you
already
want.
moved, so
He moves.
Okay.
one of them going to hit
So
me.
it will be one from the top only, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and do that, Mo, if it's okay with you. All right, so that will be a 20 to hit.
Yep.
For 2 points of piercing damage. Bludgeoning, sorry, not
Is
piercing.
that reduced to 1 then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm going to take a swing at Lord Vialis after hacking that other zombie in 2. Alright, so cuts one in 2, runs forward, it sits smacked in the back of his head. He barely notices because there's only 1 hit point damage. And then he's going to swing at Vialis as he roars. Ah!
Awesome. Oh, nice.
Yes!
Yes.
Fuck you, Lord Vialis. So.
Damage.
Yeah, true,
Well, my
right?
savage attack is just crap. So it's I have got that's 14, 16, 18 points of damage. I rush towards Lord Vialis, roaring. I slash at his torso,
Okay.
and I am going to. I'm going to go back here and take another opportunity attack from whoever it is there. Who's within
So,
range of me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You two suck. That is directed at zombies, not our DMs. I love you guys.
But you you see that Lord Viales doesn't have a reaction anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Thank
Otherwise, he will do it. You see his dagger, but he's not moving the hand. Nice.
Bruce
Cool,
just looks
cool.
and goes, bitch. My turn is done.
All right, amazing. And we move to the camera moves to Aki as you are there surrounded.
Aki has technically been invisible this entire time, but kind of I'm just flavouring it as he's just been shunted and barged into the position he's in, and he's really uncomfortably in the middle of a big group of undeads now.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I
Yeah,
didn't know he was there.
yeah. Did you take damage actually?
Yeah, but I rolled a con save earlier on.
Okay, and you were fine. Okay, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
But he will now. There will be a weird red glow, kind of I guess from the negative space that would have made up Aki, and a burst goes out 15 feet, and Spirit Guardians is cast and quickened,
Ooh.
so it goes out that far.
Oh, nice.
And for his action, Aki's while that's still going out, and maybe people are looking around seeing what it is, and the caravans are starting to slowly circle him. He's going through his pockets. Yes, where is it? And he finds this thing and hopes that the undead repellent was real and it wasn't a con.
Oh,
Oh no!
Pops the top off it just over his own head.
Please be
Amazing.
real. Please be real.
Yeah. So
Is
if
it real?
if it's real, undead cannot target me for this next round until my next turn.
Yeah, as you use it, you smell like the worst, like a Walking Dead. If you actually put
Yeah.
real zombie flesh and blood around you, so you see that even the zombies, they are like, kind of, they look at you like they are confused, thinking that you're one of them. And just out of game, I should specify that. So I'll tell you the rules so you guys know, just to make it clearly, but don't meta game. So if you are surrounded by 3 or more zombies, for each zombie your speed decreases by 5 feet. So in your case now, if you wanted to move, Aki, your speed will be only 15. You know?
Okay.
So that
Yeah, I understand.
within
But I
5
think
feet.
although
You
I
are
could move, I can move through friendly spaces, but there's nowhere to go really. So
There's the
I can't be
corner
target-
right here,
I can't be
kind of.
targeted by
Ooh.
undead now, theoretically.
Okay.
So I'll stay. Aki will stay where he is, and just he'll be muttering about caravans and protecting him, and just wanting to get the fuck out of here and stinking.
Amazing. All right. Awesome. Cool,
Cisco,
cool.
real quick.
Mhm.
Was that a Warm Bodies reference? If anyone's seen that film,
Yeah.
it's a god awful film, and you should feel bad. I'm just saying that now. It's a god awful
No.
film. I've seen that film.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I just realized that we are actually
reading
pushing on time, guys.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Aki.
Actually,
It's
Ross
okay.
said
He said
I'm
he
good.
can go until
Yeah.
I'm good till half past.
5:30. Yeah.
All right, we finish this round then, and then. Okay, cool. All right. Anything else from you, Aki?
That is it.
All right. So after you will be the Cold Fanatics. Shall I take this one, or are you happy? Maybe you keep going more, or you wanna do which one do you want to do? Okay, perfect. So Cold Fanatics that are not cultists. There is 2 different things. Okay, cool. Oh, these ones are nice. All right.
And boys.
Mhm. So let me
The
see where
fanboys
they
is
are
fanatics.
actually. They are surrounded.
I got the lowest
Yeah.
initiative
Oh, it's those ones. Okay.
again.
All right. So they just will move forward.
Oh,
Kind of move. Yeah. Here. This one here. Okay. Yeah. And this one is turn, yeah? This one there. He needs to use his action to move away. Actually, you are down, so it's not turn anymore.
Thanks
Yeah.
for reminding me.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, okay. Perfect. Sorry. All right. And this one here, he was there already, yeah? So he's the turn one, so yeah, okay, perfect. So he's gonna move closer towards the fray here. Okay. And seeing on the situation, He's gonna cast.
Oh shit, they can cast spells.
Yeah, they can cast spells, man. Okay, yeah, that's a touch. Okay. Nope. So cool, no worries. Yeah, command. Both of them will cast command. Actually, one of them will cast command as an action. So this one here, he will look towards you, Errol, and he will say,
Go on.
"Retreat." And you will feel it. I need you to make a very shitty save.
Do I get advantage because I'm an elf, or is that only for sleeping? Because is it a charm? Is what I'm asking. Is command like a charm spell?
Yeah, it is.
Command.
I think.
If it says, let me just make sure. You will say if it's a charm effect.
Yeah.
Whatever command.
I've done
Have no effect on undead. No.
It's just a control. It's
Yeah,
not
that's a
charm.
control. Yeah, not unfortunately not advantage, but
Fine. Does the 17 pass?
a
I'm not using it
17
first,
does
right?
pass. Yep,
Okay.
that is
And I'll-
enough.
I'll be like, no.
Okay, and then the other one will throw a sacred flame. Actually, he will cast a spiritual weapon next to you, Bruce, and he will try to attack you with it. I'll find a weapon in a second. In the meantime, I just made an attack roll. Okay, and he's got a +3. Okay, on this. Oh, cool. So, damn it, I'll just do it like this. Okay, 22 to hit.
Yes.
All right, and then with that it will be, sorry, 3 + 2 is this a spell? Yeah. Okay. So that will be 5 points of force damage, and then with this action he's casted a spell already, so he can do a cantrip. So he will do a sacred flame cantrip on you, Yagu, that he can see as well. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. 20.
Oh, nice. That's nothing happens. You see that he kind of like conjures these black flames and then they vanish, and that will be the end of both of their turn. Cool. After them, it will be Mo, right? Not yet, no?
Ruin.
Yeah. Okay. Ruin, you are next. Oh,
Could
fuck,
I
that's
use
good.
my free action to check for a pulse on Bycroft?
Sure. Make a medicine check. Interaction, that will be.
Interaction. That's
Should
what
I
it
just-
is.
Should I say for the fact that it hasn't been my turn yet? I haven't made any saves.
He hasn't
No
made
one's
any
attacked me?
saves.
Oh, fair enough.
Don't
Well,
waste your
spoiler
shit.
alert.
Don't waste your shit, man. It's fine.
No, that's not in Ruin's case. Ruin out loud will just say, I know you don't like me, but I promise I'm not as bad as you think I am, and I will cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Oh, nice.
I knew making you feel bad would help me.
Wow, he just tricked you.
That wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan. Thank you.
6, 7,
That's
6.
good. Yeah, that's good.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
So 24 health back to Bycroft.
Thank you.
And
Very
then
good.
what bonus actions do I have? I will bonus action cast Hexblade's Curse on Vialis.
Okay, that's not a spell, right?
It is not a spell. It is a class ability.
Feature. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And remind
then-
me what happens. So it just happens, right?
It just happens. It's not like Hex. He doesn't get any debuffs.
Okay.
I just got a +3 on damage rolls.
And you crit on a 19.
He is restrained.
nice.
Keep that in mind, guys.
Yeah.
I will now fly up into the air. How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling is 10 feet. So not allowed to fly.
No, that's perfect. I'll fly up to the ceiling, and then I want to fly as close as I can to above Vialis' head.
Okay. Yeah, you are pretty close to his head. Just move yourself where you want to go.
But for relative sake, I want to try and be above his head, but I will move here just so I'm not covering Vialis.
Okay. As you move, you will take some opportunity attacks.
Bring
are
it
you okay?
on.
All right.
Well, didn't they use their reactions against Bruce? Those zombies that are near. Oh wait,
Not
Yeah.
all of them.
oh wait,
Not
no,
all
I
of
guess
them
No,
I
actually.
guess
Just
no,
this
the
one.
just
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
alright, sorry.
here
Not
and
this
the
guy and
one
not
here.
this guy.
Yeah, sorry.
Not these three.
You do any more? You okay? We do it. Yep.
$14 does not hit. It did hit me?
Yeah.
He rolled higher than a 17?
And also to remind you, your speed is only 15 feet.
Yeah,
the
so I got 5 feet up into the air.
Okay.
Because that put me at 10 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 15 here.
Yeah, so your speed normally is what?
30. So I could get above Yagu's head.
You can all. That's what I mean. Your speed is reduced by a number of zombies around you, so your speed is reduced to 15 at the moment. 20 actually.
20? Oh, then yeah, I can 5 feet up to the
So you
ceiling.
have 10 feet of
10,
movement. Yeah.
15, 20. I could get right above Vialis' head.
Yeah. So the maximum speed you can move is 10 feet in total. That's what I mean. Your speed normally is 30. Is -5 for each zombie around you. So you are minus 20
10,
to your speed. So
15.
your maximum speed is 10 feet at the moment.
So 5 to the ceiling. So I'll be above Aki's head then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll stay right where I'm at, but I'm above Aki.
Okay. All right.
All right, that is my turn. And how much damage did I take again? You said 4?
4. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else from you, Ruan?
Nope. I'm just
Okay.
gonna look back at Vycroft and make sure he's okay.
All right. Cool. Mm-hmm.
Where are they? Are they going to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Fail, 3d8,
Damn.
and your speed is halved because you're inside that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool.
No, that's only 8.
Ooh.
That is radiant. Me? Is he undead? Rats. Yes, a 23 hits.
I'm just gonna put this here to remind myself and you guys to make it clearer, so you guys know. Cool.
Ooh. Spirit Guardian stays up.
Mm-hmm.
Is he
And
playing
yeah.
dead?
Yep.
He's-
No, I just
Oh,
have
fuck.
another turn. No, I've got a 20 AC because of Blessing of the Forge.
It just,
Does your blazing continues when you go down? Yeah, no?
It just says I touch an armor and it gains a +1 till the end of the day.
Okay, so then it's perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or at least I think so. I'm pretty sure it is.
No, it does. It's fine. An advantage, though. Oh, it's for Herald. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's just because
Or you die, but you didn't die. You just went unconscious. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw. I
But,
remember something. Yeah,
I
I
think
think
that'll
so.
be.
I think they have a. Yeah.
No, that misses. No, my AC is 18. 18, yep.
Okay, perfect.
That's
And then we move to the cultist after this one.
good.
So cultist, there is only okay. So yep, wisdom saving throws for them. I'll do them all if it's okay, or you want to take over this one. Oh, okay. All right, perfect. So then, yeah, let's see. Do the saves because they might die before they get to that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So this one will move here, and this one will move towards Bycroft that is down. It's only two of them. Yeah, only two of them. Okay, so I'll do first attack on you, Bycroft, as you are down at advantage.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Coming up. Cool.
Please tell me you have shield.
That will be.
I have a shield.
Ooh, I'm so sorry, Bycroft. It's not a lot of damage, but it's a natural 20 at advantage for a 23, and that will be 8 points of slashing damage with a crit.
8 points. Sorry.
Yeah.
At first, when you said 23, I thought you meant
No, no,
23
no,
damage.
no.
No, so 8 points. Yeah, that's fine.
8
I
points.
thought the same thing, Luke, and I was
Yeah.
like, all my healing gone.
And then the other one will
Fine.
attack you, Aki, with a
Is he
scimitar.
undead?
He seems very undead. Yeah.
Then he can.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. He cannot attack you. So you will see that he kind of goes to attack you, and then he sniffs you, and then he kind of tries to stab you, Bruce, next to him. I'm sorry.
Yay!
Okay, this is not an advantage, so I'll take the first roll. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay, and as he hits you, you feel like with his small dagger, he gives you 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that will end their turn, I believe. Yep.
Were any of them inside the Spirit Guardians?
Yes, actually, both of them, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then Wisdom save.
Okay.
Please.
All right. Yeah.
Oh. The damage was the 8.
Oh, 8, yeah? Okay.
That was to whatever Mo was running though. Yeah. Right, okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, and then after the cultists, I guess that's it, right, Mo? We finished the initiative here. So yeah, we'll leave it here for tonight. I think thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, it's a pleasure. We are very pleased to find you there. Thanks as well to Darren Curtis for his amazing music, and as always to James Webster as well for his great art. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Unfortunately, we will not have a stream. We change our plans, but we will see you on Sunday. And yeah, have a great week until then, and stay magical. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.